Before we Hey, Blady. I'm listening to this song I love. You'll see. I'm going to show you who's crazy. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear the song I'm listening to. Who's the boy with the white? Sorry. Oh, for sure. Really good. Before we do what we're all gathered here to do, I want to play this song. Let's do a quick sing along. Oh my God. Okay. And I bet we'd have really good bad cam. I mean, I actually texted you about it. We're going to watch that together because I figured it was worth it. Karen Huger threw up in her Gucci bag in this body cam. But that's a different one. Let's watch this one. I bet we'd have really good. How you put me down? Na, 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 na. Sorry, I don't know all the lyrics. Maybe it's all my. Sharing that, and let's start sharing this. Yeah, she does, and I think it's because her husband makes her feel like she can act that way. He like caters to her. It's really weird and sick and gross. Okay, so I might speed this up a bit. I bet we'd have really good bad
Cops were not playing. They came there, lights are blazing and everything. Again, all that other footage. Cops, so they are over on more. They're missing out a lot of them, especially their interview reasons. I mean, beyond just screaming and everything. Even though the cops down there in these, we're going to tell you right now. Oh boy, Kroy Biermann nearly got tased on Thanksgiving Eve. Last year, Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 27th, 2024.
Do me a favor, Corey. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around and put your hands. I got it. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Did you see the way that cop was poised with his taser? They were not playing with Croy Bierman. After Kim Zolciak called police that day, that Wednesday, it was a long day. We've got a lot of body cam videos to cover. And I'm just going to tell you right now, while the cops did a great job with redacting the children were very upset, as you can see.
Mom, you come with me.
Yeah, so
Stop.
part of I'm sorry, but part of why I wanted to watch this today is because part of why I wanted to watch this today is because I want to show how fucking crazy this shit is. Their kids are even begging them to
They
stop.
thought their dad had been tased, and they were upset for a number of reasons. I mean, beyond just screaming and everything. Even though the cops down there in Georgia did a great job redacting and blurring the faces of Kim and Croy.
You know what's funny about Karen's? Let's play that one first, actually. I really, because the funny thing about Karen's, let me find that one. She tries to act like I'm leaving. I'm not under arrest. I'm leaving. It's so freaking crazy. Karen Huger. Oh, wow. Okay, let's watch. I think she had multiple DUIs.
You know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away.
Okay. So you guys, look at how her husband like makes her feel like she's the most entitled woman in the world.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off now.
I can't. Can I talk with? How much you drink tonight? How much alcohol?
Are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
But there will be.
God is
I will
good.
get you to.
This has been good for my marriage.
Okay.
Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband. We're
But I'm very rich.
I only-
No, my husband has never shoot up. Oh, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done.
Okay, so let me explain this. To those of you who do not know who Karen Huger is, let me show this to you. Karen Huger. So this is who this woman presents herself to be. Okay. I feel giving some context is going to help everybody understand what's going on here. Present, share screen. Here. Okay, so
When the girls are away, it's time for Giselle to play.
this is the show that Karen is from. So this is who we're going to be watching a body cam of for a bit. And this is the show she's from.
I quit grading, but
I'll
I'm
show
still
you which
passing
one.
judgments. Marriage can be temporary, but ink is permanent. From kiddie pool to the dating pool, I'm ready to dive in. I know how to host a show and steal one too. I own a business, I mind my business, and I stand on business. Darling, I am the
Here she is. So, by the way, they say that the way that they do these intros is they put like their highest paid and their most important at the end. So she's at the end, as you can see. This has been going on for 24 seconds and it's 39 seconds. So she's like their main person. So ready?
I own a
This is
business,
her.
I mind my business, and I
her.
stand on business. Darling,
This is her. Okay.
I am the best and the gatekeeper.
At the end, and then she's right in the middle. She is their main lady, which I don't personally like her, but she's their main lady. Okay, so now let's share the body cam.
Don't pay attention to you. Are you married? I'm just pretty.
Let me help you out.
No, I did not.
I'm not
No,
asking
I'm
you to-
really rich, and I will stay in jail for a year or two. I am Thomas Justice's concubine.
First of all, look at her. Look at her wig, bro. Karen, pull your wig forward. Okay, look, she said, I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine. What the fuck?
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
Hey, Annie.
But you don't necessarily.
What's her name?
It's Kyle.
I'm Karen. They call me the Grandon.
The Rondon.
I don't know what the fuck that's.
They call her the Grand Dame. That's what she's telling the officer. And she's telling the officer she's got a lot of money.
Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grandon. I'm black. I'm Russian. I own the plantation of.
These are some sad, sad body cam videos. I've been trying to get the full body cam videos for I don't know how long, ever since this accident happened. So I'll let you know what police have told me. In the case of the state of Maryland versus Karen Wooden-Huger, my
By the way, she totaled her Maserati
request for the full
when she was drunk.
body cam videos, the status is now active. It says determine cost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're just gonna check you out. Yeah, just check you out in the ambulance.
You want to walk? All right, well, let's walk. And then we'll.
Yeah, okay.
We'll walk. All right.
Okay.
All right. Keep going.
Look how they have to like talk to her. They're like, we're just gonna, we're just gonna like put you over here. We're just gonna like check you out in the ambulance. It's okay, little drunk baby girl.
Do you need your family call? All right. Let's get you in the ambulance.
I'm Officer Baxter County Police. There's another thing's being video and I recorded at this point, all right? You can go.
No, it's not okay.
Well, it has to be.
Cut it off.
She's telling the officer, sorry, I'm eating gummies. Hold on. I am sharing out my stream. Okay. Let's play this.
Yeah,
I can't. You can go with them.
can.
I'm not.
That's good.
I'm like this.
Okay. I just want to go this way.
Right on this side. Yep. So you hope you're sorry. Has anything hurt there?
I said no.
Oh, I would just.
Well, and I understand that Canada and the States are fighting, but I would never want that for your country because there's someone I love in your country. And I would hope that he would never want that for my country because he loves me and my family. So, like, you have family in the States. I'm sure you don't want that type of, issues between Canada and the United States. I think we should all just remain friendly towards each other. Fuck the government. Like, the government can do what the government's got to do, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I definitely still want to support Canadian items, and I hope that Hammy wants to support American things. And right. I just want like us as people to not take it out on each other, because I think that if the government's going to do that, what they're doing, and we don't agree with it, then fuck them. But like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like, for example, if like one of your family members had a store online and, made their living off of their store online, and some of their customers were Canadian, I'm sure you would want your family to still get the support from those Canadians. Yes, I know. I'm not mad, by the way, and I'm not offended by anything. Nor am I mad you brought it up. But I'm just saying, like, do you agree that, you know, we should all like still buy from each other and not, you know, let the government make us dislike each other? Because imagine like if I want to come visit Hammy and like now Canada is gonna be like all weird about it. That's gonna suck for everyone. Do you guys think that's gonna happen? All right, let's play this. Yeah. Well, I will still buy Canadian things and, you know, support Canada no matter what the stupid government has to say. I don't think Canada's weird. It's a Jewish pray day? What does that mean? They talk funny. People in Wyoming talk funny too, and people in Wisconsin. Okay, let's play this.
So we know there's a lot more videos than these 5 snippets I've been able to find today. Actually, I found 6 video snippets, including this one, Karen talking about Andy Cohen. He was the one who dubbed her the Grande Dame of Potomac. And what do you guys think of the video at the end where she's talking about being one of Thomas Jefferson's concubines? She's confused. She thinks she's Sally. Stay tuned. Who knows how many more videos I'll find.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with that, you know? So, like, as the person, the president of the United States wants to do all these things that I don't necessarily agree with because I don't want to make our neighbors mad at us, you know?
They've been denying me so long, but thankfully they finally didn't close my public records request. Obviously, they're figuring out how much they're going to charge me. But this is Karen Huger. If you guys don't know her, she's better known as the Grande Dame of Potomac in Maryland.
Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
there's
don't
been
like
video
her.
not
Okay,
recorded.
I'd rather
It's
her
okay.
not do a lot of talking at this point anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset.
Well,
after
upset,
that. Okay,
upset.
thank
Yeah, no, I know we signed the order on tariffs.
you. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight? Ma'am.
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on
I don't agree with it.
Oakland?
Where you have
You
it?
have to
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You come from Bradley?
Well, wait. So you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley?
I have a feeling there's going to be problems with the tariffs.
Remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Breaking.
He's like, remember the accident? She sits there for a second. Yes.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait. I wouldn't listen.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you.
He's okay. He's still looking for your license.
No,
ma'am.
Ray, you don't need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
Looking for your license, baby.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink? That's my question.
See if your license is in there.
I agree.
Not yet.
I agree with
He's right.
you,
Most of
Ann,
our
on
neighbors are
that.
there. If not, just have at it.
This needs to happen in both
I think
countries.
both does.
Somebody have a license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think one of my.
All right,
But
I'll check.
can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay,
first?
fine.
Thank you.
No, that were two. Karen, how much are you
No, I
drinking?
can talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk with?
I would just like to say, and I'd like to focus on this body cam, but I'd just like to say, when I go to Canada, I see way more people who are not white than I do in the US, just to let everybody know. There's a lot more people there of other ethnicities.
All right, I'll
But
check.
can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay,
first?
fine.
Thank you.
No, that were two. Karen, how much are you
No, I
drinking?
can talk to my husband.
Okay, can I talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk,
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get you
No,
to
he
cooperate.
is. He is.
Okay.
Talk to my husband. She's so entitled.
He is. You're okay.
How much you drink tonight? How much?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know.
I know,
they're
right?
Assuming that you had more than you should have, and I'm assuming that you had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like
that's
that.
all I had.
But
Okay.
you know,
You had a couple beers.
So, that's it.
that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know.
What-
for sure, I wasn't with her.
Okay.
But
That's why I'm trying to communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Her husband's speaking for her. That's too
I don't
funny.
see your license here.
I think one of my
somebody got him.
yeah,
Somebody
my
got it
coworker has it.
because the back was back there.
Yeah,
So
we needed to write an accident report.
Speaking, her husband is her mouthpiece.
Okay.
it's okay.
So-
So Ray Darling, what
Yes.
you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers.
Yes.
And you're coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
I guess
did.
you hit the tree here or something.
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and then
did.
yeah, hit this tree as well.
Okay,
Like, for one of the
Do you guys think that I am completely shocked by the amount of immigrants in Canada every single time I'm there? Like, the airports are completely run, like the people that work there, I'm sorry to say, like, I don't know if this is the right way to say this, but there's not a single Caucasian employee in that airport in Toronto. Okay, there's not a single Caucasian employee. Do you guys understand this? In the airport here, there is very rarely a non-Caucasian employee, okay? Again, I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. I don't know if this is correct and politically correct to say, but I'm just speaking the truth. When I go to Canada, everywhere I go, all of the employees, all of the Uber drivers, all of the everything, delivery, pizza, everything. Even the pizza places are not Italian. Here, the pizza places are typically Italian. So I don't know. Is it just because I grew up in Arizona?
Hit the median, hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, can you pick my purse up,
It
please?
doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't. Sweetheart, can you speak to me, please?
Okay.
Well, the thing about Canada is you guys let in a lot more people a lot easier. And that is a good thing. I think that's a great thing, right? Like, to let people in and give them the opportunity to live a better life. Absolutely.
Hey, your car's on fire. Your car's on fire. Get away from your car.
My car?
Still smoking?
It's on fire.
I sent a public records request. Once I found out that the body cam videos were played in court, they were pretty damning. They make Karen look pretty bad. No wonder she was trying to hide these body cam videos. She's the star of The Real Housewives of Potomac, one of the stars of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and she's been on there for years. And these body cam videos are just sad.
My name is Karen. Can I have a tissue?
I don't have a tissue now.
I agree, Blade Runner.
But girl, will
God is
I will
good.
get you tissue.
No, I don't need it. I'm not going to be there very long, but I thank you personally. This has been good for me.
Well, yeah, you're right, Anne. So, like, look, let me Google population in Canada. 40 million, 40.1 million. And then population of USA, 334.9 million. So they have roughly 295 million less people than we do. But when I'm there, I don't see any people that are not, I don't see any people that are Caucasian. What does that tell you? If they didn't have the amount of immigrants that they have, would they even have a country? Would they have like 5 people in the country? I'm sorry to say, but it seems like it.
Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband.
No, my husband has never shoot up.
What?
I'm married 28 years. I think he's got. Oh, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done.
Wait, how long has she been?
Shoot up.
What?
Dude, look at her eyes. Look at those eyes. They're scary. It's like demon eyes.
I'm married 28 years. I think he's got.
I'm married 28
This
years.
is the most stunning thing I've ever done. I hear me. I should have probably taken a cab.
I didn't even know about that.
Thank you.
I didn't even know that somebody was lying about him having dementia. Let's see. I haven't actually even watched that show recently, so I think that's why I didn't know about that. How old is he? Let's see. Man. They separated? Wow, okay. That shows you how long I haven't watched it. Yeah, I know, right, Anne? Okay.
But I'm very rich.
Said I'm very rich. Never like that.
Probably taking a cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
But I'm very
Possibly.
rich. And something.
Hey, what was that? You watched Potomac? I only watched the first couple of seasons. Let me look up who was that one really supposedly rich lady that was her husband's name was Chris. Real Housewives of Potomac football player Chris Samuels. What was his wife's name? Chris Samuels and Monique. They did get a divorce, I think. Yeah, they finalized their divorce. I hated her. I absolutely hated Monique and Chris Samuels. Oh. Yeah, well, they did seem like they really liked each other. And remember how her husband's mom would like talk major shit on her?
They don't pay attention to you. Are you married?
I am.
You don't say married?
What's that?
You love her?
Yes.
Oh,
I
Candace.
don't love it.
Candace.
When you Google me, you're gonna be.
I'm pretty sure Monique got into a physical. Let's find it. Monique in Canada. Let's see. Okay. It starts with her pointing at her. She then takes her hand and flips her hair. Someone pushes out. This is barbaric. This is fucking animal shit right here. Are you fucking kidding? Look. Monique is like, get off of me. Look. She's got her hair on her hand on her head so hard. That's how ghetto trash acts. I'm sorry. I don't fight, so I don't physically fight with anyone. No one will ever get me to that. So, anyways, let's go back to this.
So ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as well. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
Glad to hear you're well, Crystal.
I have to bleed in my nose too in a minute. I always bleed. Can you give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my place. Okay. We will be at the station.
Yeah. No, I'm a slave on this door. I just
Why does
want my slave plantation.
She always bleeds from her nose, she said, and she needs a tissue. Like, excuse me, ma'am, why do you always bleed from your nose? Do you need to see a doctor? Be well, lady. I'm very well, especially since you're here, and it's great to see you, and I hope you and your family are great on this weekend. I hope you guys have a bonfire or something fun and have some steaks.
So I wrote, now that the body cam videos have been shown in court, please provide them to me via this public records request per the law. So I was requesting all the body cam videos, the dash cam videos for the—
Well, yeah, and she's rich, remember? She's so rich, she can't get a wig to stay on. But she's so rich, she probably snorts a lot. Snow.
This incident. It happened March 19th, very late 2024, just months ago this year, and now she's been found guilty. So thanks to Allison Papson, she's a Fox 5 DC senior assignment editor. We have these 5 body cam videos and a clip from TMZ when Karen's inside the police station refusing to give up her DNA. She didn't want any statistics, I guess, for them to be able to gauge her blood alcohol level. I don't know if we know what it was.
No, I hate you, right?
That's okay.
Oh, wait. Can you take this off?
No, I can't take the handcuffs off. We gotta go inside.
Everybody's gonna hate you that way. Do you know who I am?
I don't. You
I
told me your name is Karen.
no.
I don't.
No, I do not. Oh God, I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Oh, can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
Can you hear me? I just don't.
I know, because you're drunk. Let's go this way, ma'am. Do I know who you are? No. You've asked me to watch this app. Thank you.
And I'm walking up the street. I get the timer on. He's good. And I'll walk up the stairs. And I'm out there.
Careful.
Thank you, Crystal.
Careful.
We got.
Okay.
You're always so great.
All right, just stand right here for a second. What's that? Come inside.
Alex, right?
Karen.
Yeah. Thank you. No, this is such a fucking irritant. Poor white. Just let that shit go. You want to smoke? I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So we want to ask you. Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you want that black people?
I'm not asking
Do you want that black people?
Karen, I'm not
No,
asking
I'm really rich, and I will stay in jail for a year.
I'm really rich.
Because you just want that black.
I'm really rich. Let's get that again.
Do you want that black people?
I'm not
Do
asking
you want that black people?
Karen, I'm not
No,
asking
I'm really rich, and I will stay in jail
Rich, and I will stay in jail
for a year or two.
for a year or
Because you
two.
just want that black
What?
poor white, black, green people. You want that black people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it
All-
does. It has everything. So
It
what's
actually
your
has
point?
zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm
how
sorry.
this happens.
All right, it's not you.
Now she's trying to make it like she's black, and that's why. Stop.
I'm extremely
Computer's gonna read
I
you.
am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
The
And
computer's
I
gonna continue reading the
have
phone.
the name.
Who the fuck is? Why would she say she's Thomas Jefferson's concubine? I need to Google this. What does that even mean? Thomas Jefferson's concubine, Karen Huger. Karen tells officer, "I'm Thomas Jefferson's concubine." This is somehow way worse than what I imagined. I wasn't ready for this. How did she even get as far as she did? Luck, muscle memory? Thankfully, she didn't injure anyone or herself. Seriously, she was driving drunk. She's making one of Dorinda's toast sound sober. Holy shit. I'm gonna make it nice. Okay? What the fuck is Thomas Jefferson's concubine? Like, why are you proud to be his, like, mistress, you sicko? Okay.
Your point is what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
Thomas Jefferson. You know, the president from 1801. She's his concubine.
Need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Honestly, I understand saying
And
you're refusing
coming
to
in
alcohol
clutch
constraints
with the
test,
definition.
Tell me what that means.
that you're not going to provide a sample of your breath.
And then how long do I have to stay?
Stay. We're probably talking about another.
My God, Joanne! You just made it all make sense for me. So she's trying to say that, like, in another life, she was one of his concubines that he had a kid with, which was also one of his slaves. That's fucking weird.
25, 30 minutes.
I don't.
Sign it.
Serious?
Yeah, right here. Right, that's fine.
She we want that Thomas
So this
Jefferson
Grand Dame of
dick.
Potomac, the officer who transported Karen didn't know who the heck she was. She's pretty popular with us Real Housewives fans. She's better known as her triple 20 party she had when she turned 60, I guess last year. I guess I could look up her birth date as well, but she's been found guilty. So as of this recording, yes, my
Be
request
guilty.
is still in progress. We'll see how much they come back with the cost of these body cam videos, because many of us, we want to see the whole thing. We don't want to just see these snippets. It says Karen Wooden Huger. She's a black female. She's 5 feet 5 inches tall, 150 pounds. Here we go. Her date of birth is May 3rd, 1963. So indeed, she did turn 61 this year. So she is 61. I don't know why I was thinking she was 62. But oh boy, these videos are a mess. She crashed her Maserati into a tree or a pole and hit a tree.
Wait, like, Joanne, you know so many random fucking facts. I would have never understood why she was calling herself Thomas Jefferson's concubine this for years. I never would have understood it. I even Googled it and nothing said that. So
near Oakland Drive. Your car's
you
on
just have so much random knowledge.
fire, one officer is telling her. Late night, March 19th into March 20th, obviously Karen is impaired. This woman should not be behind the wheel of her Maserati. The first officer tells her, okay, this is being video.
Cheers, everyone. Let's have a quick smoky smoke from my infused super fog. This flavor is lemon lime. Actually, I have to have a quick burp before I'm gonna mute. Okay, now I'm ready. Cheers. Okay, that was my vape pen. I got a vape cart. The reason I got one is because they were buy one, get one free. Yes, please do, Crystal. My stalker
Video and
sent me a
audio
gift.
recorded, and she's like, no, it's not okay. Cut it off. She's so funny, as if she's like directing, this is
Like
the
a
reality
link
show.
in?
Isn't it weird how reality really punches
Sure.
in these reality housewives? Just like we've been covering the case of Kim Zolciak and Corey Bierman. I'm still waiting on a couple of those body cams. I need to pay the woman. The one records keeper woman was like, how'd you find out about this
Sorry, did I
before
miss
I did? And
the
I'm like,
question?
TMZ's on top of everything. So anyway, the officer saying I can't. In Karen's case, he's like, I'm
My
not supposed to
bad.
turn off my body cam. And she's like, you can. But thankfully, he doesn't turn it off, and we see the horrible incident. Thank God, once again, no one else was hurt. Karen, at one point, the paramedic said she was holding her side, but I didn't see that. The Real Housewives of Potomac star was indeed found guilty of DUI and 4 other charges. She crashed her car. Now her husband, Ray Huger, he comes upon the scene. This is why I want to see the whole body cam, because I like to see the whole thing play out. So they might end up giving me hours and hours worth. We can only pray, and Jesus, they will. So Ray, her husband, says, oh, someone ran you off.
Pause this for a moment. And let me welcome our guest.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. It's so hard
How are
for me
you?
to type because I've got 2 cats right on me.
Well,
Just
hello,
lounging
cats.
on me. Huh?
I said hello, cats.
Yeah, let me see if I can turn it. I'm not going to show them because I got bedhead and all that. This is what it, nope, can't see it.
Solo layout, you.
Oh, let's see if you can see them. This is mostly my life right here. You can't really see them, I don't think, but all 3 of them are right here.
Oh, yeah, it's too dark, I think, but I could see like a light, which probably was like their eyes or something.
Yeah, they're right. They're laying on my.
I didn't mean to remove you. Sorry. Hello. Okay, there.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, this lady, she's not my favorite at all. I don't like her at all, actually.
Yeah, she's way too like
I'm gonna put you on
into
my-
herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't let them mention her DUIs either. Like this whole season when they've been trying to say, she's not drinking on camera. She said she hasn't stopped drinking. She's just more selective about where she drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know. And
yeah, be more selective and drink at home if you can't handle your alcohol. Hey, you came right up on my TV. I wonder why.
oh, really?
That's cool. Yeah, you came right up. It was right there. Weird, because it's not
That's
an
awesome.
account.
Right.
Don't
That's
chew on my
great.
damn cord. I'm gonna get Sam to squeak you if you don't stop it.
The fact that she got a DUI, did it get her fired?
I don't think so.
Well,
I didn't get Dorinda or Shannon fired.
that's true.
And
Because,
and Luann, they've all had DUIs.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or like public intoxication even too. But to me, the DUI is worse because you could kill someone.
Yeah, that's like one of my top things. A drug dealer and a drunk driver are like the worst people in the world.
Oh yeah, for sure.
'Cause
And
they kill people indiscriminately.
exactly. And so doesn't it kind of suck that you can go to jail for public intoxication when you can't kill
When
anybody?
when you're walking, yeah.
Exactly. Like
Somebody
that's
could be
so
walking
fucked up.
home drunk and you just say, hey, it's better than driving in it. They'll still get them. That's stupid.
Yeah, you shouldn't discourage people from walking. Like that discourages them from even walking, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I
anyways, let's play
swear
this.
I have an itch on right above my eyebrow and I can't get it because I have a pile of cat on me.
You're like, let me try to like move my forehead a bit.
Well,
Off
I
the
moved
road.
enough where
He's like,
Ginger got off of me, but the other two they look like they're gonna stay, so I'm just gonna squish them and scratch my eyebrow. Okay.
Okay.
wasn't there,
I don't know
but
why
you know,
they
someone
do
ran
this.
you
I
off the
guess
road,
because when
Karen.
they
He's
were
trying to
babies,
just
they
Yeah.
come up around my neck. I guess because when they were babies, that's what they did. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's like they just try to find any crevice.
On me though. That's
Right.
the problem.
I know.
They're good though. They're good babies. You're a
Okay, I'm
good
gonna
girl.
play this.
I
Okay,
don't know.
good.
Of course, he's
I'm
trying to
sorry.
defend her. He's trying to come
No,
up
it's
with
okay.
reasons why she crashed.
I'll
He's trying to
pause
say,
it
I
if you
wasn't
want to
there,
say
but,
anything.
you know, I think you only had a couple of beers, right? It's bad. Obviously, she's had more than 2 beers.
The way her husband like babies her pisses me off too.
Man, he just seems so old.
He really does. And they've been together for 28 years, so he can't really be that much older than her. I feel like she just pretends he is.
Yeah. She has all that plastic
Years.
surgery and shit.
Karen
Right.
is like so focused on Ray. Ray is over there trying to find her driver's license in her purse. He can't find it. He's offering up his own driver's license. Like, oh my goodness.
Aw.
He's looking for it. And she's just like, Ray,
I know,
Poor
he's like
Ray.
adorable.
Ray. You know, she doesn't want to answer any of the cops' questions. The cops are asking pointed questions. You know, Ray is saying, I don't
She's such like her face even is just so rude, and he's like so kind and like helpful, you know?
Yeah.
want her to do too much talking. But she did not like ask for a lawyer right away. I didn't hear her ask for a lawyer at all during this whole brouhaha. During these snippets we have so far, Karen is deferring to Ray. She doesn't want to answer the officer's questions like, how much did you have to drink? And Ray is like, oh, she probably only had a couple of beers. And so the officer's like, what kind of beer did you have? And she's just like, Ray. You know, and the officer's like, basically,
Well, yeah, she doesn't drink beer.
leave him alone, let him be. Ray can't find her driver's license. He's digging in there, and it turns out that another officer already had it. He's offering up his own driver's license. Karen can't answer what kind of beer she had. So this is the thing. She faces up to 2 years in prison, and her sentencing is scheduled for January 29th. So boy, I wonder how much.
So that means it already happened. Let me look it up and see what happened.
Oh, yeah, January 29th. I bet she just got community service and a fine.
I love being babied too, Crystal. Karen Huger sentencing. By the way, Anne, you can come up too if you want.
Why are you biting me now? That's rude. Ow.
Oh no.
Yeah. Why now? They're all lounging on me and all of a sudden she's chewing on my hand. Weirdo.
So apparently her sentencing got delayed to February. So
wow.
Yeah. I'm not
Oh
a
my
crybaby.
God, you gotta not do that, kitty.
Much of the Bravo TV cameras captured of this entire incident. This has really given Karen an interesting storyline, but I'm sure one she doesn't want. I hope she can parlay it into something that will convince other people not to drive drunk. Don't drive inebriated. She's like, when she's transported, she says some interesting
What song is that from, Crystal?
Interesting things. Her speech is slurred. She's sitting in the front seat. Now, I heard there were profanities leveled against the EMT workers. I can't really hear that part. That's why we don't have all the video footage yet. But the moment I get it all, I'll put it all up so we can see everything. Karen's defense was that this is not to make light of any of us who have lost our parents or anything like that, but she was trying to blame it on the deaths of her mom and her dad, and there is no excuse. There's a choice. She was saying, I probably should have taken a cab. She tells the officer who's transporting her, and it's right. She should have. Or he goes, or an Uber. I mean, there is no excuse. So she has, her whole defense has been, she's emotionally distressed. She lost her parents. She was off with a friend. We don't know what friend she was with. There's been so many rumors about Karen and her shenanigans. She's 60, but her husband's like 20 years older or more. So kind of like a young trophy wife or whatever you want to call it, but they've been married nearly 30
Real,
years.
that's true.
But she's
I'm going to Google it. So, what year was Karen Huger born? 63. And then let's see. What year?
So she's
What's her husband?
62.
Oh,
Ray.
Okay, what year was Ray Huger born? 46.
Oh wow, so he'd be 70.
He really is older than her. I didn't
Yeah,
know
60,
that.
70, 81.
Wow, poor guy, and he's having to deal with her and this.
Right.
Like, honestly, that makes me really sad because, like, he's so obsessed with her and she's just bad news. And he could probably get, like, a nice woman his own age and just, like, be calm at home.
There are no women his own age. They're all dead.
They're not all dead.
Get one with a walker. What are you thinking?
I just want him to have a nice lady. I don't want him to
Get
have
a nice
Karen.
lady with some Geritol.
And it's funny because he probably, if he broke up with her, he would probably find someone equally as crazy. Because that's what, like, nice men like him are attracted to. I think.
How funny.
telling the
Yeah,
officer,
they're
this
trying
is
to
the most
say that
stunning thing
Mia
I've ever
is
done.
lying about Gordon being crazy. I think it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
that she can take over his money before they divorce. I
Mhm.
think that's why.
But would he believe her then?
Ow. Would Gordon?
Yeah, like,
He's saying it's not true. Like he went
oh, okay.
to lunch with Karen's husband with Ray, and he was saying, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't have any of that. And then she finds
Wow.
out that they had lunch together, and she says, well, he can fake it, and he can fake being normal, and then he just loses his shit. Well, maybe that's because you're living with another dude in his house.
Right.
You might be a little bit mad about that.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it.
But if you watch the first two seasons, I want to say the chick that he was married to prior to Mia was on one of the first two seasons.
Who
She had
was Gordon married to on Real Housewives of Potomac? Mia, obviously it's going to say
this cat
before.
is-
Let me put before Mia.
yeah, because he was on the show with her.
Right.
She had a party or a little whatever, invited everybody over to her house, and he was a big part of her story part too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not, for some reason, it's not like coming up, but he does look freaking familiar as hell. Like,
How would you ask? I don't know what his last name is though, because I know her last.
Thornton. Gordon Thornton's ex-wife.
Yeah.
No way, he was with this chick? Wait,
I don't.
hold on.
She
Let
looked
me
kind of
see.
like she looks kind of like one of the chicks that sing "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls." She looks like her.
Yeah.
Chili. She looks like Chili.
Yeah, let me see.
or her hair maybe is why I think that. But yeah, but she had a big story. She was on there a lot with him, and then they divorced, and he married Mia.
Let's see.
This is what Natalie and I talk about off of
Yeah.
YouTube, by the way.
This is like what we actually find to be interesting, not you guys. Let's
Not saying
see.
you guys to anybody cool. The you guys who think that they don't
Exactly.
have a life, but this, you know, so.
Yeah.
You
The
ain't that
people that
important.
the people that dislike us.
Right.
So yeah, I can't find her name. I can't think of it or find it, but I know who you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Because he, like I said, he was on there quite a bit with her.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about this some more. But I just gotta say,
Yeah.
I felt really fucking bad for Dee the other day
Why?
because somebody that actually likes her messaged me and said, "I wish that Dee would stop going in the chats because she fucks them up."
Somebody who
And
likes her?
someone who likes her was saying that she wished that she wouldn't show up just because she fucks up the chat.
Oh my god.
And I felt
Well,
so bad, but I mean, that's what we go through. We can't go to their chat, so fuck it,
yeah.
but I did. I felt bad for her. That,
Well, the thing about that is, hey Christian, when she goes, and by the way, Crystal, I am gonna put this song Tiffany Blues Fall Out Boy on my list of songs to listen to ASAP because I do not know that song, and I used to listen to Fall Out Boy back in the day. But with the D thing, when she goes in, oh, Anne's backstage. I'm so sorry, Anne. My bad. Hey, Anne.
I didn't have enough time to put graffiti on the wall, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
Get him, Miss.
Good.
Get him. Get that dude.
With D, when she goes into a chat, for some reason she like goes in there and just starts like defending herself, like I'm not that person, I'm this, and
Yeah.
like sometimes nobody will even be talking about her, but she'll just step in and start turning the subject to her. She did that in my chat the other day. So I totally understand why people that are friends with her would want her to just chill out, because it kind of looks insane.
If she's doing that, like I've seen others do it, just she wants that focus on her as soon as she gets in.
Right. Yeah.
It really does seem that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this.
Done. I probably should have taken a cab. She's riding in the front seat. Thank God we can hear her and see her better. Although it just does look sad. Her wigs have been a thing, and I'm not one to talk about people who, because I have my extensions in here, I've suffered hair loss. So I just, part of me feels bad for her, the way she looks. And, she's really into being more presentable. You know how the Real Housewives are. Some of them are over the top, and Karen's over the top, talking about her riches and all that stuff. She keeps asking the cop for a tissue. Like drunk, inebriated people do, they ask the same question over and over again. Oh, do you have a tissue? Do you have a tissue? He's like, I don't have any tissues. She says something like, this is or isn't going to be good for my marriage. Some parts are hard to hear. Let me know what you hear. She says, I've been married for 28 years.
I could see her being like, this is going to be good for my marriage. It's going to spice up the bedroom. You know how she like says weird shit like that?
Yeah.
She's like, being a killer behind the wheels is going to spice up our life in bed. Like, you're sick.
Years, but I'm very rich. Are you married? She's like talking to the cop, almost like she's hitting on him. Do you love her? She goes, when you Google me, you're going to be so ashamed of yourself. As if because she's famous, she shouldn't get a DUI or something. She goes, I'm bad as F. I'm like, oh my goodness. She goes, I don't think I did anything bad except the driving. I'm just pretty. And then she starts talking about she's going to bleed in her nose. She starts speaking of the slave plantation she purchased. So if you guys watch The Real Housewives of Potomac, you know that Karen is from, where is it? Horry County?
Surrey County.
It's Surrey County, Virginia. I knew it rhymed with Horry County, but they show it.
Yeah, Surrey.
You know that, Joanne.
Because she was made the honorary something of Surrey County, and she did fuck, words are gone right now.
An
Like a
episode where
tourism, she did like a tourism video, and this is Surrey County where you can swim and fish and be happy. But she wasn't in Surrey County when she made that video. She was in Potomac.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Was that on the show?
Yeah. Yep.
That's too funny. She's such a fraud. And remember,
Mhm.
like, the first year when she moved out of Potomac? Because
Oh,
she couldn't
right.
afford
Because
it.
they were always saying that she didn't really own her house and all that shit.
Yeah, and they would, like, deliver pizzas there, and she
Yeah.
would never get them.
Yeah.
Often
Yeah.
on the show.
She's a.
I might have that
she's
wrong. She's
something.
from a county and she's from a smaller county and she goes
I
back
agree.
to her, hometown. She goes into her history. There's land that her family owned. Her and her family or sister or aunt were kind of arguing over it. She purchased certain things. She's remodeling this home or what have you. Can you imagine her doing 2 years in prison? Karen's just so fancy. They say she's lost a lot of weight. I don't know if she's really worried. In the latest episodes, since her arrest, since all this happened, rather, was brought into custody, whatever happened back in March, they've been playing the storyline. Karen has been drinking her ginger ale or drinking her water. She's had her love party at her house with her mermaids and all that stuff.
She's
A lot
really
of these
been
housewives
drinking.
try and make it seem like some of
Doesn't
them, their
that
lives are
sound
so much more
crazy with
glamorous
her
than they really
mermaids
are.
and all
Karen
that
has
stuff?
been
Yeah, it really does.
And
pretty
there
much
I
on what's
watch
happened.
it every week.
I know. I need
Nice.
to
No
get
wonder
back
she didn't
into
want this
it.
footage to get out. It makes her look really horrible. And also, I see, when it started, she wanted to walk to the ambulance by herself. She didn't want to get put on the stretcher. Obviously, she had an indication because she's like, "Whoa, I'm really lit," when she gets transported to the police station and she's nearly falling out of the vehicle. The officer's trying to help her. She's asking, "Can the handcuffs be taken off?"
Wow,
No.
her
And she goes, "I'm
wig.
lit." And then again, "Do you know who I am? Can you take these off?" She seems to think her
Terrible.
pretty privilege and her famous privilege and her Bravo fame or something will get her out of this. But no, it makes her look really, really bad. When she gets to the interview room, it's kind of hard to hear Karen because there's some other type of recording or something going on, speaking with all these announcements going on. But then again, she's saying she's really rich. The announcement fades. And then she's saying she'd stay in jail for a year or two. She's talking about white people, black people. The officer's trying to tell her this isn't about race. Hopefully Karen is truly sober now.
Okay, I
At
think
least
that
on
she's
camera,
just
she
kind of
makes it.
recapping what we've already seen. Let me see if there's anything new.
Yeah.
Because there's another body cam I want to watch that's really juicy. And it's honestly kind of sad. It's the Kim and Croy one. Let's see. Yeah, this is all.
Wow, her wig. Sorry.
I
folks,
know.
but I hate because I don't have Brooke Shields hair or anything, but wow, that
Right?
wig.
I don't either.
Poor girl.
Okay. So this
Looks like a cheap wig.
Well,
know.
they all wear wigs, but I was amazed at how bad some of them were. Like the first season that they're on those shows, their wigs are so bad. But then they come back the next season and they have nice ones with the netting and shit like that. It's funny.
Speaking of that, even Kim, who is, white and wears a wig, had terrible wigs.
Terrible. Oh my God.
Let me see if I could actually find that.
Golly, they were bad.
They were shiny.
They weren't even real hair. It was just bad. And now she's kind of known for her wigs.
Yeah, like then after she was probably really embarrassed by rewatching her own wigs. And after that, she like started bragging about how her wigs were each like $900 and she only could wear a wig one time and then would have to get a new one.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's she went from.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Is this who?
Well, that lady with the terrible wig, is her name Karen Huger?
Huger, yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen a recent picture of that bitch?
Oh my word, poor
Let me
Karen.
look. Let's see.
I just typed in the name. I just typed in her name and that's why I asked, because the woman on there sure don't look like the woman on Google.
I know, right? Yeah, and it's funny you say that. I did watch a video of her at the beginning of this stream to like show everybody who she is and who she pretends to be. Because that's not that cannot be real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She looks like she's got
her wigs.
anorexia.
I know, yeah, she looks like she's lost a lot of weight too in her face. Like it's okay, but look at this. Look at Kim's wig. Okay, ready?
So bad.
Wow.
I'm doing a photo shoot today and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, it's like, oops. See how they're like shiny?
I look
Yeah.
amazing. She's like, when you were born, what's 2 + 2, Kim? I said 4. How do you spell cat? I said K-A-T. She's like,
K-A-T.
She's like, so do I think that you're going to be successful? Wigs are a lot of maintenance. It's like hair. It's you have to maintain it like it would be on your head, attached to your head. I'm surrounded with celebrities. Oh,
This is just bad. Like,
Horrible.
terrible.
oh. Jan is
There's another. Like, I can't.
nitpicking me, and she's telling me that I don't know the ABC.
Okay, anyways. So now I want to show her body cam footage of recent. So this was on Thanksgiving. This is sad. Let me
Of
see.
this last year?
Yep, just this couple months ago.
Oh, that's
So,
sad.
yeah.
They've
So
got
for
scattered damn kids, man. Like
for some
5, don't they?
reason, they just keep like breaking up, and then like one of them will live in the house, one of them will move out, and then they'll get, for some reason, both end up back in the house somehow. And this body cam footage of them is never ending. So let's see.
Well, I just looked up her verdict and that she didn't get nothing. She's
Who?
got that Karen.
Yeah,
If that was the Montgomery County, Maryland accident, she got sentenced to a rehab, out-of-state rehab program, and that's it.
I wonder if
guess.
she's had multiple DUIs, because this current DUI, she was supposed to be sentenced on January 29th, and they claim it was postponed because she
Oh.
was found guilty.
So I bet she went to rehab just to say to the judge, hey, look, I went to rehab.
Right.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna play this.
I'm editing out a lot of them, especially their interviews, in this video.
I know, you see me again.
I got so much footage. We've been waiting for this. I told you guys I purchased this. It was even before Christmas. We were waiting for it, and now I finally got it, and I spent the day editing and watching more than 4
She
hours
doesn't
worth of
have
body
any
cam
hair,
video
does
footage.
she?
Who, Karen?
No, Kim.
Oh. Oh,
Okay, so did he?
Troy?
Well, didn't they just show her and she's like got short, thin hair?
Oh, let me see.
Right there.
I see what you mean.
Well, I'm looking at my TV and
You
it's
guys, I
behind
purchased
here.
this. It was even before Christmas.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's got her hair pulled back.
Looks
But
like
I
a
could be
body's
wrong.
been.
It says
I got so much footage. We've been
She
waiting
looks
for
like
this. I told
she's
you guys
lost
I
a
purchased this.
ton of
It was
weight,
even
too.
before Christmas.
Yep.
We were waiting for it, and now I finally got it, and I spent the day editing and watching more than 4 hours worth of body cam video footage.
Okay, so did he physically grab your person at all?
Ooh, I don't like all
Yeah,
white.
he grabbed me to the ground, basically. The
You
rod,
don't like
me to the
what?
ground, and then grabbed the curtains.
All white environment. There's no.
You pinned her
too
to the
sterile
ground
looking.
and choked her?
She said that he took her to the ground. Let's see.
Yeah, he grabbed me to the ground, basically. The rod, me to the ground, and then grabbed the curtains from underneath me.
So right now,
The rod, which was behind her for the curtains, he grabbed that to the ground, and she was in front of it, so she came tumbling with it.
Oh.
since I redacted the children even more, and then their interviews, their individual interviews, I didn't want to put them on YouTube, so they are over on Patreon in a super long video, more than 4 hours long, with no commentary, no ads over there. If you
He goes, I didn't want to expose the kids. Like, I didn't want to, make content out of kids. So instead, I put it behind a paywall. Like, I guess that's okay because you definitely don't want to show kids. I get that, especially when they're vulnerable. But, like, the fact that you still did it, but you put it behind a paywall, shame on you. You shouldn't have put it behind a paywall at
just
all.
want to watch it straight, that's what my Patreon
And
members
thank
have
you for letting us use your content, though.
been doing.
Just for me, put my hands up like this. He looked at me all crazy, like I beat your ass.
Cops were not playing. They came there, lights ablazing and everything. Again, all that other footage is on Patreon. I try and cut it down for YouTube. So they got the call.
He hurt me. Hold on, I'm home with you.
So if you hear her, she's like, he hurt me. And you can hear her daughter in the background saying, I know he did. Like, she's upset.
What's the address?
But let's talk about how it started that day.
So when he grabbed you, where on your body did he
I
grab
do
you?
feel I don't want this on body cam footage, so that's why I'm not showing you guys my arms at the moment. But
I just play.
Like my girl said,
Why wouldn't she want it on body cam footage,
Weird. Yeah.
right? Unless it didn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I could be wrong.
fear nothing.
yeah,
And walk in the shadows.
yeah.
I feel you, man.
Look how thin she is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, she did all that shit to be all curvy, and now she's lost so much weight.
Well, it's funny because in one of the in some part of this, she goes, "He stole my medication from the fridge," and I'm thinking, "You're on Ozempic."
That's
My girl
true.
said, fear nothing.
Yeah.
And walk in the shadows.
I feel you, man.
Fear nothing.
Appreciate it.
Earlier that day, there's a body cam video that we can watch in full. Kim Zolciak had these moving trucks at their mansion. She was trying to take stuff out. They were packed and ready to go. And according to the movers and Kim and everyone, Croy, you can see in the body cam video, when the cops pull up, he has his car blocking the driveway. He won't let the movers leave. They claim, the one mover claims Croy snatched this big reindeer. The guy just goes, whoa, okay. You know, basically he didn't say anything. He said Croy looked like he wanted to beat him up, but he's like, my God says don't fear. So the guy didn't fear. He didn't retaliate. Eventually Croy left. We will watch that one too.
Can I see your hands?
This is makeup. I was doing my makeup.
Shaking.
Yeah.
Like that? Okay.
So let's just talk about these all in stages. Next, we're going to
She
listen
put
to
a
the
big old
911
robe
call.
on.
Kim make
What?
She put that big old robe on.
I know. Because it looked like she was shaking. I wonder if she was cold.
later that day, and things are more serious. It's not like
Hello. By the way, Crystal, you're adorbs. Okay.
the moving incident. This time, she's claiming Croy threw her off a ladder and threw her to the ground and hurt her.
She attacked you? Yes. Okay.
Threw her off a ladder? Oh my God. Okay.
Croy threw her off a ladder and threw her to the ground and hurt her.
She attacked you? Yes. Okay. Did you call 911 or did she call 911?
She did.
She did? Okay.
Yep.
Where's your scratcher?
On my lip, on my cheek, on my nose. She's the fucking
You
abuser.
guys see what's wrong with her?
She
I'm sorry, but that sounds like Hamilton. He's like, she's the fucking abuser. He tries to blame me.
This guy right here.
I've never watched these. Huh.
is the abuser.
That's, if you heard that scream, I think that's one of their kids. That's sad.
She
No, this guy right here.
is the abuser. AJ.
These body cam videos
Oh,
are
that
so
is
AJ,
one
so
of
that
the
was
kids.
Croy Jr.
Yeah.
screaming like that. Dude, this is so sad. These parents need to separate.
Oh, amazing, sad, and scary, triggering. Like one cop says, I know what it's like. He grew up in a household where there was all this discord. He relates to Kim. He's trying to get to the truth. But once again, it's hard to get to the truth because there's he said, she said.
Yeah, well, he threw me to the ground off a fucking ladder.
Do you have any injuries?
I have, well, I mean, I don't know here. I was on the third step, this ladder right here, the black one right there. And I was getting.
It was a trick.
Oh, she's like, if she really did get injured on her chest because he fell on top of her from a ladder, that is fucking painful. And I do feel bad for her if that happened.
Yeah, but I
How
don't
one
see
of
any
Kim's
marks
son-
on her.
I don't either, but she looked a bit red. Like, here.
Off a fucking ladder.
Do you have any
See how she's like
injuries?
I
kind of
have,
red right there
Yeah.
compared to her skin or her face, I mean. But I don't know.
I mean, I don't know here. I was on the third step, this ladder right here, the black one right there. And I was getting.
It was a trip. How one of Kim and Croy's sons, and I'll try not to say their names, one of them was screaming at Kim saying, "You are a horrible example of a parent." He's yelling at her so much, and
That's
Kim's
so
going,
bad.
the cop is telling her son,
Right? That's what part tripped me out. I'm going to repeat that.
and Croy's sons, and I'll try not to say their names, one of them was screaming at Kim saying, "You are a horrible example of a parent." He's yelling at her so much, and Kim is going, the cop is telling her son to stop.
Mom, you come with me.
Horrible example of a parent. No!
Hey, stop.
No! He just yanked
I
her.
can't believe they're
See?
so big.
I know.
When
they
she
really
was on the
are.
show that she was pregnant and stuff. God, it's been years, I guess. Wow.
It's crazy. Like when they were just little boys,
Right?
like I remember that. Yeah.
Going,
Well, I don't know
And look,
how old
he's
they are
telling
now,
her-
but why are they living with mama and papa?
Well, because they're probably only teenagers.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think they're teenagers. They just look really big. Like I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
there's twins, and then there's
Yep.
another one, I think.
Yep, there's KJ, Cash, and then the twins. So there's 4, and then she has 2 older daughters,
Yeah,
which I
the
don't
2
know where they
girls.
are. Yeah.
Brielle and I don't remember what the other one's name is right off.
They're probably living with their boyfriends, you know.
Probably. That
Yeah.
she was very open. I mean, she didn't have a lot of parenting.
To be honest, when he came in her life and adopted those 2 daughters, I thought they were going to be like really good girls, stay at home till they're married type shit. But it seems like they, you know, you really can't take what is in them out of them, you know? Like
Right.
I don't know. Their mom is in them, right? So
The cop is telling her son to stop.
Mom, you come with me.
Hold on, Luciano, okay. No!
Hey, stop.
No. He just yanked the curtains and yanked me down to the ground. I fell on the ground. I did just have surgery on my arms, and I don't know if they're okay because I haven't looked at my kids. Don't know this.
my kids don't know this. So you're telling me you had surgery and your kids don't know this?
That's weird.
Yeah, that's really weird. And to me, that's probably because you got your boobs done again and you don't want to tell them, you know?
Yeah, that or tightening up the flabby under her arm.
Oh, yeah, that's possible too.
Yeah.
And I think she's like consoling KJ right here because it seems like it.
They're okay because I haven't looked at my kids. Don't know this.
Will this whole argument start over?
Or that's Cash. I don't know.
I wonder if this one's son is adopting, sadly, the behaviors he has seen Croy Bierman reflect towards
True.
Kim. Or is this the way he really feels? There's a different son, Kim hugs.
Yeah, like, so yeah, it is so she's hugging Cash while Croy Jr. is like being all aggressive towards her. And I do think like it's kind of sad for sons to treat their mom that way, in my opinion. I don't know. No matter how bad she is.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially in front of the police. Like, I don't know. Like, are you trying to get your mom arrested? That's weird.
Hugs him and she's apologizing to him. And the poor daughter, she's at the heart of this melee too.
Just think about
My son
that.
has stepped in and protected me so many times. He's only 12 years old. Like, this is not good.
Her son is only 12 years old.
Oh my God, I've been watching that shit for 12 years.
Right?
And this is why her interview is important and the interview with one of the sons is important. They're trying to say who witnessed this melee because Kim is telling one story as usual and Croy is telling another story. So what is the truth?
He was walking away after the curtain incident. She came up behind him and started hitting him in the face.
And she didn't say anything about that.
We're going to also listen to the 911 call. It's very important, this audio, because you know how the 911 audio and calls often begins before the operator even says anything, before the operator even picks up, before people know they're being
Shout out to this plunder lady. She's always really good with her videos. Like, this is an amazing video. Thank you.
recorded. Now, what's important here is we can hear Kim saying, I'm calling 911. He hurt me. And you hear her daughter say, I know he did.
He hurt me. I know he did. Hold on, I'm home, please. 911, what's the address?
And what's sad and confusing about that?
She's like, he hurt me. I know he did. I'm calling the police. Stop. Like,
That is, by the time cops make it there to interview the daughter who reportedly witnessed everything, she doesn't say, like, I know my dad hurt my mom. Kim claims the daughter had been pulled outside by Croy, and Croy must have talked to the daughter. She didn't know what Croy told the daughter. According to the daughter, who sadly, she's holding her elbow. The cops look at her elbow. He says she's bleeding a little bit. Now, throughout this whole body cam video footage, even all the footage with the interviews with the kids I put over on Patreon too, the whole thing, I don't hear one cop, unless I missed it, I don't hear one say, what happened to your elbow? I do hear the daughter say something like, I heard it on a curtain or something.
Last time you guys did this and said somebody needs to leave, I went to the nanny suite, stayed away from me, broke into the room, grabbed my nail, there's blood everywhere, you guys had to come back. Like, this is not normal. Just leave somebody here that's this abusive.
This whole melee is Kim claims one thing, Croy claims another.
I'm sorry, but he is very good looking. Sorry.
In essence, Kim's story is she was up on this ladder, the step ladder, you know,
He's
trying
better
to take
looking
down
with all that
curtains.
hair rather than shaving his head so short.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
not seeing him with all that hair.
Yeah, I never thought he was that good looking until I saw him with all this hair on him. Then I'm like,
Much
damn.
better.
Yeah.
much
Since
better.
Kim's story is she was up on this ladder, the step ladder, trying to take down curtains. Croy comes out of nowhere without saying a word. He pulls her down, pulls the curtains down. She falls onto the floor. She's recently had surgery on her arms. She said her kids don't know about it. She talked about her surgery in a previous video too. I don't know what kind of surgery, but she hurt her arms. And so by Croy throwing her down to the floor, it hurt her even more. Notably, she's going to say, oh, but I don't want to really show you my injuries up close because of this body cam video. I know how this footage works. So is that an excuse? Did Kim really have injuries she didn't want to show the cops because
By the way, Kim does not like this lady that put this video together. She has sent her like cease and desist letters and tried to take her videos down and stuff.
How weird.
Yeah, but body
It's
cam footage is
public
public.
record.
Yeah. You just have to pay for it,
she knew it would reflect on their body cam video or what?
You think the daughter's sympathetic to the father, or you think she's telling the truth?
But reportedly, according to the little girl, her dad just told her, tell the cops the truth. He didn't coach her or give her any kind of story. It's really hard to tell.
Sorry, but I know it's tight back there. You're a big dude.
According to Croy and the kids, he was potentially...
To be honest, I don't think a dad is going to say, just tell the cops the truth, because how does he know what the kid is going to say? I feel like he would probably want to like talk to her, like, what did you see? Like, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
My question, who is the real abuser, him or her?
So I think she's a financial psycho, because on the show, she, like I said, she would spend like $1,000 on one wig and only wear it once. So she needed to get one wig for every single day. And she would buy like thousands of dollars worth of purses. And he was a football player for the Atlanta Falcons. And when they first got married, he was playing. So she was like loving her paycheck from him, and also on the Real Housewives. So she was making money on the Real Housewives, and he was a Falcons player. But I think he either got injured or he retired or something. And then they ended up like spending all the retirement money. And so she is like a financial, like not fit person. And he like hates the fact that she did this. So I think it ruined their marriage. So I don't know who the true abuser is, to be honest. Like, do you have any idea, Joanne?
I didn't even know they were having these kind of problems. So, I mean, I don't feel like, I don't know. She's just seems so ghetto to me that it's just not even.
Well,
I know.
She just seems so ghetto. Like, you can't, like, no amount of money is going to change how she actually is.
What is
Right.
that on?
And something else that a lot of people don't know is that before she married him, she was already on the Real Housewives. She actually met him when she was already, like, she was actually going to an event on the Real Housewives filming for it. And that's where she met him, because he was Sheree's dance partner, her co-star. So, but before that, she was dating somebody she called Big Papa.
Yeah. Some old married guy.
Yeah, she never would tell anybody his name because he was married. And he was just financially.
All of them knew the ones that are on the show. They knew his name,
right? But she just wouldn't say it on the show.
Would say it on camera. Yeah,
exactly.
I would think that she's more of the emotional, not physical, but she's a emotional, mental abuser. Not only to herself, but her kids and her husband.
But I do wonder, and good morning, Gear Changer. It's 10 a.m. on a Sunday. This is an Australian man. So the other thing though is so the way that she's portrayed because of her spending and being on the Real Housewives and being a bitch on there and stuff, because she's portrayed that way, we could just have this like, view of her that we think of, but he could have like mental problems from playing football. Like he could have had like his head injured and like be this psycho behind the scenes. So like, I actually really do wonder what the truth is. All right, let me look at this.
She's
up there
high
taking the
maintenance, so
curtains. When
without a
one of his
paycheck.
sons or someone told Kim, he's taking the
For
curtains.
sure.
You know, Kim and Croy, they're just examples of what not to do when getting divorced. I will say that much. Heaven help them. So Croy is supposedly up there removing the curtains when Kim comes along and gets in there somehow. According to Croy, he catches Kim. He prevents her from falling too hard and hurting herself. According to Kim, it's the other way around. She's like Croy was throwing her curtain rod over the banister.
Thank God.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey. She fell onto you. You caught her and laid down. You didn't
What
grab her and toss her.
Absolutely not. I absolutely
Hey,
did not
Robin.
grab her.
Okay.
Hey, Robin, I have no idea why they were screaming like that. I don't know if that was the beginning of when the cops got there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure she'll explain
Oh,
it.
yeah, but you cannot leave him here. Like, I've been scared for days and days and days. Please.
First, let's watch this moving video, the whole thing, and then we'll talk about the 911 call.
Christian did it.
435, 435.
In their case, Christian, you're not.
Hello.
Man, this is nuts. Hi. I know, you see me again.
Hello.
Come here.
I'm moving my property out, my premarital property.
baby.
I was awarded by the judge. And this gentleman was putting a reindeer, which actually wasn't premarital property, but was putting a reindeer in.
So this is a different day. And so the kids are just sitting right there. I think that's how I know it's a different day.
So much my Christmas stuff, so whatever I have my Christmas. He was putting a reindeer in the back of my car. He had it in the car. He essentially ripped it out of his hands and took off into the kitchen.
Well, I don't know
Just
what
now
state
decided
she's
to
in,
let
but
us know I'm just
you
now
can't
because he-
completely empty
She's
a
in
house.
Georgia.
I'm sure the
in
50/50
Georgia.
laws down there.
Okay.
They asked him to stay off the truck, not go in the truck. He opened the truck. This is the man. He's like a driver. And he went into the trunk, so they had to lock this up.
So I have a order here to come today and pack up belongings, paperwork that belonged to her, which I did. The whole truck's packed up. I did inventory of everything I packed up. None of his stuff, pictures of her stuff, packed it up. So he blocked me and said, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. And where did you get your order from for all that?
I work on a piece of service.
Right.
So they send me.
Yes, Robin, Kim
Yeah,
and
Robin.
Croy from The Real Housewives, the blonde lady and the football guy.
Yeah, so you had your list and you give it to them.
No, they made a list of the stuff.
Yes, I have an inventory of everything that
I
I.
didn't even take all this stuff, like the dining room's mine, the back area is mine.
So they
Master
just-
bedroom I left for him to still sleep in since he doesn't want to.
They dispatch anybody even got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of pictures of her and stuff, her kids and stuff. They give me a dispatch ticket. I come out here.
Yeah,
And I,
so more or less just a job for you to pick up.
right, and no, now he's saying like I'm not going anywhere. I have to unload this whole truck.
I'm going to give it.
So he blocked me in so none of my guys can get out of here.
He's ripping stuff out of his hand, just not jumping like I said to him. He came very crazy.
So I just told him, don't just let him rip out of your hand. I'll wait for the police to get here. You know, you can't hold me in here. So I mean,
It's like this guy's got it. You know.
and he opened the back of my truck and I said, wait for the police to get here. The truck's not going anywhere. You don't have to open up and videotape it. They're coming here. You'll see what's on the truck. You know, you can't hold us here.
Right. No, you can't.
That's the deal. But I do have an inventory of everything like it's labeled, numbered as if we're supposed to on our job.
Yep, they're splitting the sheets. They're splitting their fucking minds in half.
Clearly the curtains.
Yep. Apparently there was a fight over the curtains.
Yeah, I just
the curtain rods.
You just
I
watched
just
what,
looked
Ann?
in the state of Georgia. Property division during a divorce in Georgia adheres to an equitable distribution model as opposed to community property.
Oh,
That
wow.
means that marital
Good for
assets
her.
are not automatically split 50-50.
Kim and Croy's foreclosure. I heard it's in foreclosure. Let me see.
Oh, the house is?
Yep.
Golly.
It says it was placed in foreclosure in February of 2023, but they were able to avoid it. Then it was scheduled for auction multiple times after that, but ultimately taken off of the market. So right now they are trying to avoid foreclosure, apparently.
You were awarded more or less? Or?
Yeah, we didn't do so every night. I was in LA. What happened last week? I was in LA for a week working. I came home, no pots, no pans. Like he took cleaned out Mike and Danny's kitchen, the bar area. I came home to like nothing, no silverware on just this kitchen in the main, which is, we've been using it for 12 years. It's worn. He took all of that stuff. He took all the towels. He took a bunch of stuff, and left me with very little, which is fine because at this point, whatever. And so then I realized he took a bunch of my Christmas stuff that I collected before.
What?
I was going to say he left her with very little, but that's one big ass truck, broad.
There's
Right?
2 of them.
He left her with very little, but look at how, yeah, there is 2 of them. Oh, wait, there's right there, too. I don't know what these are. But that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And it got me upset yesterday. And so 2 days ago, I saw him with a bunch of my accessories, bowls, and just, so I called my real estate agent, they called the moving company and said, guys, gotta get out there because I'm not going to have anything left. And so they came out here to get my stuff. And there's still so much. Like, I took my office, which I had before him. So the judge basically said that whatever I had before, which is a lot of this house, is mine. I text my lawyer because, like my office was mine, for example. This guy who said was mine before.
That blonde lady right there looks like
all the actually
who
the
is
dog, my
that?
daughter's were mine before. So that's not a lot.
This is like going from loud to low.
I have in my office with pictures of books and pictures. Yeah, just pictures of her. Yeah. Just a desk.
Like the moving guy just leaning back on the truck.
What?
The moving guy, he just leaning back on the truck. I'm just here for the pizza.
I know, right? You guys want to know something so
Yeah.
cool about this house? It has a 2-story closet in the master bedroom. Let me see if I can find it. Kim Zolciak.
Fucking Christian.
What? Let's see. Oh, I can't find a video of it, but yeah, she's got a 2-story closet in her master bedroom.
It was a woman's, like, the desk in there. We didn't grab any, anything that in his room. We didn't go anywhere near, anything to buy wise.
Yeah, no, it's just, he was going to say, oh, that's mine.
I just asked, anything that was female is, yes, I just asked my attorney to call.
We just need to see that because I can clear all this up. We're just going back and forth about what's not.
Right.
I have a court of the issues right now.
Two
Hey, Rachel, do you have a court order that you sent to me?
I pulled up, he was out here videotaping, but I haven't seen him since I got here, so. Well, yeah, so the room stepped up, and then he came up and ripped some out of his hands. I guess a reindeer, right?
And I just told him to sit down, let you guys get here, and then he swung open at the back of the truck.
Hey, Hammy.
You're blocking me in, the cops are coming, you can see what's on here. Plus, I have 10 inventory sheets of what's on there.
Yeah, she said the cops were coming. She said, and they're going to get the same thing. He kept going as he burst into the house and y'all, you coming around this side.
Okay. We're all waiting on that. Okay, thanks, bye. She's on track to get through right now to the court. Yeah, that is saying.
Yeah, I have a question for
The cops are
the.
even there. They don't.
I have a question for the really hairy man in the chat. The hairy dude in the chat. I have a question. What time is the Royal Rumble over, hairy dude?
Christian says Hamilton's back to start trouble.
Catastrophe. Everything's a problem. I didn't even get my clothes out of here last week. You guys were there because you wouldn't let me get my clothes out of here. I'd have you guys come and help me with that. Like, it's insane.
I really don't like that kind of woman.
So yes, I need to sleep on since he doesn't want to move out.
Hey, Buzzville.
I just want to be done. Just please.
I understand.
Okay, so.
God, she's so thin.
I
Got
know.
a flat ass.
Well, she had so much cosmetic surgery. Like, she was really built like Kim Kardashian with a huge butt and all of that goes along with that. And she was not.
And it's
just
gone.
thin. Yeah.
Yeah.
It melted away.
A bit of a tummy and a flat ass.
Yep. And
That's
hello, Budsville.
Hamilton, did you block Robin? Nobody blocks Robin.
But
I'll block
sometimes
her.
because he's like, people hate him so much and they always are hating on him and they always falsely report him and stuff. Sometimes you have to do newest first or else you won't see his comments.
Hmm.
Hey,
Also-
Mrs. Magical.
Checked which I'm sure he's quite aware of, but check the top, see if it says live chat.
Right, versus like top messages or
What are
something.
you doing, Lucy?
How's your night
Yeah,
going, Budsville? Hope you're well.
Wow, I just found a thing on my nails.
Hey,
Thanks, Cax.
Buzzbill.
You just found
Night,
what on your
magical
nails?
A little
person.
package of nails that I was using to hang pictures. The cats must have found it and brought it in my room.
That's funny.
No,
Well,
not funny.
We got more snow, so I'm going to send more snow to the south.
Okay. I know, right? So, Robin, I think that I'll ask Hamilton if he blocked you. Let me ask him. Hammy, did you block Robin? Let's see.
Hold on one second.
Unblock Robin and block Christian.
Right?
I know, right? Okay. So at some point, I'm sure I'll hear back from him. But anyways, let's play.
Like, I just want to be done. Feelings not mutual. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, man, hope you're off today.
No problem. So you're in the process of moving that in there. The reindeer, you're in the process of like getting in there, or you're just holding on to it.
Literally, the reindeer head was sitting here, and I'm like, literally, we had just pulled the gate down because I was holding it with one hand as I let the back car down, which is a Range Rover on the side right there. I was literally just putting it back down, and when I put it back down, I was sliding it in as I was trying to get the reindeer head to tilt sideways to go in there. And he came behind me, and all I felt was the reindeer, my shoulder was like this.
The head.
Yeah, he grabbed it by the ear, and he just checked it out on him. So when he checked it, all I could do was this. All I could do was this and just leave my hand off of it.
The way that he did that, like, Croy really needs to be careful because he's gonna end up like in jail for like something stupid like that, you know?
Yeah.
Right, glass. So by being glass, I didn't want it to break or nothing. So I just released it. Put my hands up like this. He looked at me all crazy, like, like I beat your ass.
You said
No, you said look. Yeah, look like I beat your ass. Okay. She looked at me. She seen it. She put it on the car. She recorded it. She walked off with it.
Who recorded it?
The missus.
Oh, Miss Bieran.
Yeah, she didn't catch it from the beginning when he snapped it because she didn't think that he was my dude, but she caught it as he walked off and walked the side of the door with it as she was going. So it might be cracked. It might not be.
Did it hurt you?
No, it wasn't nothing like that.
He didn't put his hands on you specifically?
No.
Like directly?
No.
He's not saying we don't know. So now we have.
I know he won't do anything. I know he won't do anything. He's got a big bark.
Oh, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And
I was here. He'll come slash you.
I know she called, but I called that one too. I'm like, look, I'm getting out here, and I gotta get out. He's right outside of his hand.
Yep, so she had 2 kids before him, which he adopted. They're her 2 older daughters. They're like probably like 21 and 25 or something. Who knows? Something like that. And
They
then
must be 40 by now. I didn't know those other kids were so old.
yeah. And then, well, let me Google it because I don't want to be wrong. Let's see.
I don't remember what the other one's name is. Brielle and something else.
Ariana.
Yeah.
Okay, Ariana is 23.
Wow. See?
Right? And she's the younger one. That's crazy.
Right?
I was pretty close on that. And then Brielle is 27.
Wow.
Damn, they are old.
They are baby.
So
It's
what
just
is-
like
how old
watching
is the
New
youngest?
Jersey
Ow.
and seeing what's her face's Teresa's kids on New Jersey Housewives.
Oh yeah, they're
They're
so
all
old
old
now.
and going to call. And that one that was a little brat, she's all sweet now.
Right? And so her two oldest are 27 and 23. And then she's got Croy Jr., who I think we said was like 13. Let me see. Croy Jr. is he's like 12 or 13, and Cash is 11 or 12. And then the twins, Kane and Kaya, are like 10. So they've got a lot of kids.
Christian, you could drop it to 25 cents and I could write it out financially. And also, I got a loophole. If it gets
Oh, yeah.
expensive here, it's still going to be cheaper in the States, and I can have my kids ship stuff up. Duh.
Okay, let's play this.
Yeah, like, all right, thank you guys so much. Wait, you guys will off. Michelle, you guys will come back because I need to tip all of them. But I have to call you and do a bill. I have to estimate everything and get back to the shop to inventory. I did the inventory. I got to get it in a bulk. Give you a price. I'm gonna give you a discount too. Yeah. But I haven't done all the paperwork yet.
Aw, discount.
I'll be in touch with you. Okay, babe. You need to come back on Friday or whatever. Yeah. I'll be here. Okay. Thank you so much for the hard work, guys.
You got to think about it. Just kidding.
They should just have the young ones put with family and
I'm just
forget
playing.
to.
Like my daughter say.
What, Ann?
I said if they've got young kids, they should put them with family and write off these two parents.
For real, because the two parents are not acting in their best interest. But I will say, and I know Joanne remembers this, on their wedding special, they had a falling out with his parents, his mom and dad, Croy, and they never talked to them again after the wedding. So I wonder if he talks to his parents again. I'm going to Google that.
Yeah, I've watched this type of show.
I'm a loser. I'm alone and lonely, so I watch all of them.
Well, the only reason I say I wouldn't watch them now because this kind of stuff is, I would feel that if you're watching it all the time, doesn't it get stressful?
It gets really stressful.
It's all, most of it is just so ridiculous. The shows are so ridiculous that, I mean, they're just ridiculous. And you think these are people who supposedly are educated, are wealthy, so if they're not educated already, they could pay for one.
Yep.
And they're still dumb as dirt.
Dysfunctional.
Yeah. And I would just like to correct myself. I'm wrong on what happened. That wasn't his parents they fell out with at the wedding. That was her parents.
Mom.
So
her mom, I mean.
Yeah, her mom. And then so she never talked to her mom and dad again. And he actually fell out with his parents because his parents didn't like her and didn't want him to marry her. And so he never talked to his parents like after that. And she had a baby with him before they got married. So he never talked to his parents and they never met any of his kids. And I just Googled it and he reconnected with his parents after divorcing her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Fear nothing. Yeah. And walk in the shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel you, man.
Fear nothing.
Appreciate it. So you leaving now too? When they're leaving? Or?
My Thanksgiving since he refuses to let me. So we'll be leaving tonight.
That was pretty much it. So he really should have put that out of his hands.
Congratulations, Charlotte Flair.
Out of his hands. Then he came out here and told everybody, "You're not going anywhere. I'm going to."
Hi, Harry guy.
And they were like, "No." And
hi, Harry man.
Yeah, I said hi to the Harry.
What's this Charlotte Flair? Let's Google Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair.
Royal
Rumble.
Rumble. Is that wrestling?
I think the WWE or whatever.
Oh, wrestling.
And she's like a blonde lady, that one, apparently. She's super gross. Okay, that sucks.
I'd rather watch men wrestling and not women.
What, Ann?
Even boxing. I said I would watch men wrestling than women.
Yeah, same. Well, Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe yeah. But now, I guess if I talk to his attorney and, you know,
99% of the attorneys were like, just go ahead and leave.
yeah, I mean, this is
You're causing issues for yourself.
My
She's
mom
Ric
used to
Flair's
take me to
daughter.
wrestling matches.
She's whose daughter?
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair's.
Mm-hmm.
That's Charlotte Flair.
The lady that won,
Huh.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
Did you
I'll
say
beat
you
up
used to go
somebody
to
for free.
wrestling?
Yeah, my mom and my great aunt, they used to go to wrestling, and they took me one time. That's where I met Dick the Bruiser and a couple other well-known wrestlers of the time.
Anne's got some serious shit to talk about sometimes too. Pretty interesting.
That's really cool.
Not
That's like,
really.
I would like to go to a WWE event.
Have I told you about my skin not fitting no more, Joanne? I'm in a crisis. I'm in a crisis.
Poor
There's no
Anne. She's
cure.
in a crisis.
There's no cure for wrinkles. Now, I'd noticed on my arm, I turned 73 and my body said, okay, guys, let's go. Because I looked at my arm and it looks like crepe paper.
Oh, wow. I don't believe you.
It don't fit no more. Now I have to get me some hand weights. Yes.
Some gloves. I'm just kidding.
I haven't, we sold so much. You guys know. Just clothes and lingerie. That's great.
Remember the one time last
Wow,
year,
I'm
you was
gonna turn that
fuss
down.
about your wigs.
I'm gonna try to text somebody real fast. If it knocks me off, I'll be back.
Okay, I'll post the link right now, just in case.
All your stuff was out.
Yeah, because he took it and dumped out the suitcases. But anything to just to like make my life.
Yay! Well, that's new.
Yay!
I can text
I wonder if
and
there's-
be on the panel. That's cool.
See.
Ready to go. But you have a lot more to back up. I just took like the. I just took pictures of that technical side and
Oh, I didn't know it was that late.
Hello, Carrie's.
You probably gonna try to do anything and everything you can. Besides, that's not gonna get him like direct
I finally realized I should turn the closed captioning on.
in trouble. You know, just push buttons and stuff.
Well, we've stolen a bunch of properties and try to do that. It's just kind of a weird thought process.
How cute! Atlanta Peach Movers with a little peach in the O. Adorable.
Baby.
I wouldn't want to move into the States. I'd have to get one of those big ass mover companies. And man, you got to have every fucking thing inventoried.
Oh my
And
god!
a list.
No shit.
You have to have a list of everything inventoried on that semi. And if it's not at the border, they can make you unload it.
Oh god.
And
You know what's
re-inventory
really-
it again.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You know what's really funny is the person in the chat, Terry's TV. I clicked on their channel and they have this video. Let me show you guys.
Also, if you have a vehicle and you're moving from
You could
Canada
get
into the States, you got to import the car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be up to U.S. Standards as far as the vehicle.
Yep. That's for damn sure.
And they can charge you money for that. Big time.
Why isn't my... Let me find what I was just trying to do. Go to
I was so pissed off this morning that I told my kids I was going to file the $3,600 fee to renounce my citizenship in the States.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ann.
Because of all this Canadian American shit?
Well, the tariffs go into effect on Tuesday. He signed the papers today, and he said if Canada retaliates, he's going to add more tariffs.
He don't fuck
Yeah.
around. That's one thing about him. He does not say something he ain't gonna do. And that's what I mean, it might not be a good thing right now, but that's the only thing that I know that
Well,
I like about him.
both sides of the border did win because he only imposed 10% tax on oil, or 10% tariff on oil and gas, which will keep the price. He did that to help keep the prices down on both sides of the border. We're already
You this
paying $8 a
Terry's
gallon.
TV. Sorry to interrupt you, Ann. I
Oh,
bet
that's
you
all
this
right.
Terry's TV person in my chat never thought I would go to their channel and never thought I would share one of their videos. But let's watch this for the first time ever, Miss Maddie Detroit Streetwalker. Let's see.
Sisters, comrades, I'm here with Sister Maddie.
Hello, hello.
Where you been?
I'm still out here, around here. Nowhere far.
Still out hitting the streets, huh?
Yeah.
I came away from here to get away from all the annoying junkies and all the traffic.
Tell me about it.
Hopefully, I got to get a professional grade camera with a microphone. I think you should.
No, I don't know what kind of channel you have, Terry. What is this? Like, you're just interviewing her or what?
Should too.
I know. It would just get taken.
You can do it. Well, yeah, that's
When I
true.
get away from here, for sure.
When you can record your journey to success.
Yeah.
Define success. What is success to you?
Success is getting away from here. Just getting back on track and getting things back in order and heading down the road I need to be going down, you know?
Do you honestly believe you're going to get clean and sober?
For sure.
I'm not going to be easy on you here.
Oh,
I'm going to
no,
ask you all the
no,
tough. I'm a journalist. You know I got to ask you the tough questions.
will.
$10
Really?
Hummer.
You don't think you're going to die on the streets? What's taking you so long to get off the streets? Your brain, a brain issue, or you ever talk to a psychiatrist or
Who's this lady?
psychologist?
Her name is Miss Maddie Detroit Streetwalker. So he's interviewing her, I think, and asking her when she plans to get off the streets.
More or less.
I don't think they ever do. Once a hooker, always a hooker.
I hope
I
not.
haven't been able to stop hooking.
What?
I said, yeah, I haven't been able to stop hooking.
Joanne.
Joanne.
Terry, go interview Joanne, my friend.
Do what?
Help Joanne.
I need an intervention.
Yep. I'm sending Terry.
I'm taking you guys with me to get cigarettes.
Okay, cool.
I gotta stop at my friend's house too.
Give me
All
a
right,
candy
sounds
bar.
fun.
People can do a little bit.
Okie dokie. It's a drive-through
do
too.
like-
I don't even have to get out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a little
A store
crack,
with a
little heroin,
drive-thru?
and leave it alone. Never do it again.
Somebody leaked oil. They'll be walking pretty soon.
Oh, I don't. Some people's just, everybody's different. Some people can do that, you know? It's just different people.
Are there any
Different.
I'll show you one of our
Are
dispensaries,
there
the
any
outside of
self-study
it.
meetings around here?
I don't know if it'll work or not because my phone always fucks up when I leave my house. But
Yeah, it cut out for a second, but now you sound okay.
okay, I'm gonna try and show y'all the. They painted this building so cool. This dispensary.
I can already see it. It looks vibrant.
Yeah, it's called Lifted. They don't have a lot. They didn't last time I
Oh.
was in there. They didn't have a bunch of stuff, but they were starting to get stuff.
Pretty cool.
Let's see. I'll show you. And this building was just brick colored before they got in there.
Ooh. Oh, and then it's all dark on the other side. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it was just all brick colored.
Next
I'll
to
show
these
some more stuff
homes.
if my phone will stay.
Were
I'll
those
just kinda
homes
run in
lived
and run
in?
back out. Huh?
The homes next to that dispensary, they looked abandoned.
There are a lot. Like I said, as soon as I get look at this house. I mean it's Okay, I'm gonna show you one side of the street, and then I'll show you the opposite side. Okay, look at
Okay.
this. So there's that house, right?
Okay.
And all that goes with it, with the boarded windows and all that shit. And then you look right across the street, and how
Oh
nice it is.
my god.
Yeah, just like
Damn.
that.
Do homeless people live in the abandoned homes?
There are a lot of abandoned houses, so there are a lot of squatters, and they sure do. They sure will squat in the house for years, because what happens is these people, they decide, oh, Tucumcari is such a charming little town, and then they figure
Yeah.
out what it's like, and it's not. So, and then they can't sell their
Wow.
house, so they just leave. And I'll show you again the same thing. Watch. There's that house right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's one next to it that's not abandoned, and then across the street, look at that.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Yep,
That's
freaking
not as
father house
shocking,
that's
but
across
that's
the
still
street.
shocking.
And I mean, look at the roof of this one. I think somebody lives in this one though. Look at the roof of that.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's
That
bad.
needs to be
Somebody lives in there.
replaced.
Yeah. I don't really
Tim-
want to be showing where I'm going, but
I know, right?
but yeah, I mean, it's all through this town like that. Like there are some amazing houses here, and then such a ghetto, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then some of the
Sad.
houses look totally ghetto on the outside, but they're beautiful inside.
Ow.
Wow.
But I can show
look
you
like
example after example of how there's an abandoned, shitty, torn up house right next to one that's nice.
right?
I don't think we even have any what you would call ghetto area, let alone a house, because the city gets on their ass pretty damn quick.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
that house right there, see where those two things sticking out of the house are? I used to sit in that first one with my best friend when I'd spend the night at her house. Her dad built that, and
Mm-hmm.
we would sit up there and watch the cars go by and do stupid kid things and stay up all night
Christian,
in that little nook. You know, it was cool. It was really nice. She was my best friend for a
Christian,
long
you don't
time.
know what we have up here. You haven't lived here. Duh.
Exactly, Christian.
He's poking the bear at me.
Where's your partner in crime?
He's right across the street. I believe.
Right.
I was looking for him to bring him with me, but I couldn't find him.
You still
Shit, I
got pretty
think my
baby
friend's
blue
already
eyes.
asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't blue eyes, right?
Oh, yeah. Blue eyes. I dyed my hair.
Nice. You still working at all?
Sometimes, not very often.
Okay.
Yeah, not like I was.
Okay,
What
I'll
kind
be
of
right back.
success do you have panhandling?
All right.
I mean, it's not bad. You get by.
Get the right location, right?
Christian, I'm about had enough of you. Oops.
Don't be rude, Christian. I know. What's up with their And let me know if he says something and I'll delete it, okay?
Well, I'm gonna put this to private chat, and what I'm gonna do is a personal block on them. That'll fix.
Okay, no
that part of
problem.
it.
Sounds good. I don't know if my
He's in
internet
the
just went
dumpster.
out. Can everyone hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, cool.
I
I was
do.
saying I don't want you to have to see it on StreamYard though. So if something is rude, I'll delete it.
Yeah, well, I put it to private chat, and I blocked him in the chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
He's on probation again.
Sounds good. He deserves it.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody? We lost anybody out here recently?
No, we didn't.
Not. I'm trying to think of anybody. There's been a few people that
Who the hell's Doug McKenzie?
We overdosed about last week.
What was his name?
I don't know who Doug McKenzie is.
I know
A
who
hockey
he is,
player?
Yeah.
He passed away.
Let me Google
I hate
it.
to say it, talk ill.
Let's see. Let's see. What did this crazy hairy man say? Doug.
I'm an American as American as apple pie. I don't know who
Doug
those are, Hamilton.
Doug and Mackenzie? Okay.
Well,
Bob
Bob
and
and-
Doug Mackenzie. They are a pair of fictional Canadian brothers who hosted Great White North, a sketch which was introduced on SCTV. And then I don't have the rest. I'm not going to click
I
on it.
never watched that show. I have watched Red Green. I think that's the name of it. A couple episodes.
That's funny.
I'm
He's like,
American as apple pie.
He's like, I'm not that hairy. Yeah, you are.
Does he have hair on his back?
Yep.
Deceased, but
Then he's hairy.
I heard he used to body slam women.
I heard the same thing. Like I can't say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
But people like to say a lot of different things. Rumors are very, very interesting.
Have you ever body slammed a dude?
Never.
How do you feel about men in general?
Men in general. A lot of men are sick. The men that come out here.
He's scary.
they
I'm
have a lot of
sorry.
issues. They live 2 different lives.
The men that
Come out for dates and stuff.
really.
Oh, yeah.
Before you were out here, what did you think of guys that pick up girls? Do you ever meet a guy and think, what are you doing picking up?
Oh, yeah.
Paying for sex? You don't need to pay for
Right.
it.
Married, and they seem like they have a nice, they can go
Right.
in. And I think it's more or less it's like an addiction for them too, because everybody's got addiction to something.
Right. Have you ever had like a regular that you enjoyed it with?
Not like sexually,
Right.
but like as in like
Crazy
their
question. Have you ever had a regular that you enjoyed it with? Well, to be honest, if it's her job, I'm sure she doesn't not enjoy it. I don't know. Am I
She's
wrong?
past that. How old is this
Right?
person?
Exactly.
She don't even look like. Well, she might be 20, maybe.
Honestly, like, I'm surprised I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm surprised that, like, men would go for anything, but, like, men would pay money to go with her? That's weird.
No, Christian, this broad is about your style of a wife. Oops, sorry. Had the private comments open.
Okay, I didn't even see a comment like that you're talking about, I don't think. I bet she costs under $5 for everything. That's the only one I see. Let's see. I could be wrong. James, you're
I'm not sure.
disgusting.
They'd have to bag that bitch.
Right? Definitely.
Their conversation.
Yeah.
What was your first time doing it? Was it like with a drug dealer or?
No, it was just with a normal date off the street. I was over at the Campbell building and got picked up.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What happened to all the action on Ford Street?
Oh, they built that bridge. It's a dead zone over there now. Have you been over there?
Yeah, I did. I was over there today.
It's crazy. There's nothing.
Did you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Oh no, not really.
What's your favorite Mexican dish?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Quesadilla.
Yummy.
A quesadilla?
Yeah.
Did you know how to?
I'm sorry. But is it appropriate response when somebody asks what your favorite Mexican dish is for it to be a quesadilla? And please tell me, is this real?
I don't know.
A quesadilla is tortilla and fucking cheese. Like, I would understand if maybe you added some steak and some fajita veggies, but she just said a quesadilla. She didn't even say all that. Like, what the fuck? My God.
Probably all she could afford. They sell them in the store for $1.25 for one.
Exactly. It's so funny.
You seem normal. You seem like a normal person right now.
I got my allergies killing me.
I hope my viewers can hear what we're talking about.
I know.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna get a better camera and a microphone. And
oh yeah, that'll make it way better.
did you miss me at all?
I did. I haven't seen you in a while.
Ew.
It's good seeing you.
Why is he so creepy? Did you miss me at all, bro? Are you about to get Terry? If you're still in here, do you like sleep with this chick? Hold on, let me see.
Don't forget your documentation, Christian.
Okay.
And back to private.
Right.
The only bad thing about
last time I
private
seen
is
you were
what
sitting
I
behind the
want to
dollar
watch.
store, and I seen Gerald walking.
Comments.
I'm sorry, I had it playing and I could not hear you. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, I said I had the private chat open, the comments open that because you gotta, like to see comments, except that thing is there.
See. Play this.
In his hand waving something.
Probably like a broom. Cause
Yeah.
That's where he, every day he goes and cleans the parking lot.
Yeah, he looked riled up like he was gonna clobber somebody.
Yeah.
Who are these characters walking up the street?
Who knows? Everybody's out and about.
They look harmless.
Yeah, we're good. Because they're mad.
Yeah, most addicts are harmless people.
Yes, they actually are.
Most addicts.
We probably get.
I think I know her. Yeah, most addicts are comical and buffoonish.
Oh yeah.
I thought that. Is that Sean?
Comical and
Oh, I'm sorry.
buffoonish.
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's Sean's brother.
Oh, is it his brother? I like Sean. He always keeps all the parking lot. Is Dylan still around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, but he's around. Yeah, everybody's pretty much around.
Okay.
Well, nothing crazy's been going on, It's just been kind of quiet.
Inappropriate,
you ever had
Hamilton.
boys jump out on you?
Nope.
You ever encountered a hostile cop out here?
No. Not like.
Really?
I've seen it with other people probably a couple times, But like for me myself, no, they don't really mess with me. To be honest, I don't really do a lot.
Why is it cutting in and out like that?
Have you met?
I don't know.
Out here?
Honestly, I've only met probably like 2, 3. But Peter.
Maybe it's his
Yeah, I was
camera.
here when you met Peter.
I met Peter.
Let me
I love
click on
Peter.
it.
They're awesome.
They're nice Canadian people.
They're amazing.
She's like doing something weird with her mouth. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, she's missing a couple teeth too.
Yeah, she's like moving her lips to one side.
There was a couple ladies that
Well, maybe she got a cold sore.
Yeah, see, look.
So-
There was that I've met that live out here. So.
Yeah, right in the corner.
Yep.
I was once, but only
I
one
bet
time.
you.
Dear Lord,
Oh,
that's
it looks
so
like
gross.
it's on the
I'm
other
like,
side
Clean and
too.
sober. What
Yeah.
would your hobby be if you had a hobby?
Probably just the kids and working. That's what I'd have to make my hobby for.
Right, you have
I
two
love
boys.
tacos.
Yep. There was my mom.
Okay, I was going to ask. I wasn't.
Also with my mom.
I wasn't sure if that it's a sore spot to talk
Oh
about.
no, they're good.
All right.
We're doing well. My oldest son's daddy passed away, and then my dad has passed away.
What? What did she just say? Let me rewind.
Okay, I was going to ask. I wasn't
Also with my mom.
two boys.
Just the kids and working. That's what I'd have to make my hobby for.
Right, you have 2 boys.
Yep. There was my mom.
Okay,
That's
I was going to
sad.
ask. I wasn't.
Also with my mom.
I wasn't sure if that it's a sore spot.
Both
to
are with
talk
their
about.
mom.
All right.
We're doing well. My oldest son's daddy passed away, and then my dad has passed away. But
She said she has 2 sons. They live with their mom. Her oldest's dad passed away, and her dad passed away.
so they're both with my mom.
So she definitely can't deal with grief in the right manner. That's what I'd like to say. Let's see. Good job, Hammy. That's awesome. Okay.
No. So we're doing okay. They're with each other, which is awesome.
How do you want to be remembered?
As Maddie. It's me.
Right. I think if it was up to me, I'd put you in boot camp.
Yeah.
I would, and that's tough love.
Right.
I know everybody's different. Some addicts are mentally ill. It's a brain issue.
Right.
Every situation's different.
Right.
Do you ever think about how your addiction affects other people?
Oh, yeah.
Maddie
I do,
Detroit
definitely.
Streetwalker is
You
Maddie
watch my
Owens,
back,
and she
right?
has a channel.
What would you do
Thanks
if I
for
got
letting
jumped?
us know
Would you have
that.
my
I
back?
didn't know.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
That's
hello,
gonna happen
bro.
here.
I know. Yeah, I know. Southwest. There's a,
I love
if
steak
there's any place.
Side and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that's real bad. I'd rather see an addict out here.
Yeah, I do too.
State Fair is State Fair is rough.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather see addicts be out here in this area. You know, you got all the
Most definitely.
the harmless, comical,
Crazy shit, but
a lot of harmless, comical, buffoonish working.
All right, let me go back to what I was interested in before I came across that new person. Share screen.
what?
Okay, let me Google or let me look this up. She looks 50 times worse. Let me look her up. Maddie Owens. Right. Ramen Buria, yum. Idia, I mean. Oh my God, she really does look
Look that
terrible.
up. I don't even know what that is.
Idia, here, let's do that. Let's pause this for a second. I'm going to show you guys what Birria is with consomme. It's so good. Okay. YouTube. Birria.
If it's sweet and sour, it's fine, but it's got spice in it. Look.
Yeah, it's a Mexican thing. So they've got spice in a lot of their
Yeah, but it's hot
stuff.
spicy. I don't like.
Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like spicy. Okay, so here it is.
I watch those cooking videos and I always wait for them to chop their fingertips off.
I know, right? Blood everywhere. Yeah, see, that's the spiciness right there.
Yeah. Ooh. My stomach is saying, "Oh hell already."
This is the part I like, though, is the tortilla. How they, like, make them look all, like, delicious like that. That's the part I like. Yep, there's the birria and the consomme that you dip it in. So there you go. And then let's look up what Maddie looks like today. Let's see. Maddie Owens. Okay. Here she is. Dear God, she looks terrible. Okay. Percent. Oh, wait, let me look at the chat. I'm trying.
Hamilton, I don't think you'd ride a motorcycle on the 401. I wouldn't even drive a car on that damn thing.
Yeah, so that's completely out of the question. Like, motorcycles, first of all, I'm not, to be completely honest, I'm sorry if this offends anyone. I'm not even attracted to guys that ride them because they're so dangerous. Like, the way that they're so dangerous makes me disgusted by them. So I don't want them. I don't want him to have one, in my opinion. If I love you, I would tell you not to buy a motorcycle. That's the truth. Jeez.
They're dangerous. I mean, you really have to know how to drive them and stuff, but I mean, you'd be like a friend of mine did. She bought a Harley, wrecked the damn thing first try, wound up in the hospital for a few months.
Yeah, that's terrifying. And Robin said that some of the spices in the thing we just watched, or in her version of it, are more of a savory rather than a spicy chili.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
get
yeah,
me a
right.
motorcycle. Now it's like, get me a At first it's like, I have enough for a motorcycle. Then it's, get me a motorcycle. Like, what? No.
Well, if you're gonna put life insurance on him, put it $5 million on him.
I know, right? Except he's a
Yeah.
smoker. I feel like that'll really prevent me from being able to get one.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, I'm
Who's
gonna play
getting a
this.
motorcycle?
What?
Who's getting a motorcycle?
Well, no, I said I don't think he should get a motorcycle. Hamilton.
Oh.
Why?
I want to know that, but then I think about the condition that I'm in, and I'm like, why would I do that to myself again?
Exactly.
So I would totally need a trike, and then I just look like a fat chick on a three-wheeled motorcycle, and everybody said, "Look at that fat chick, can't even ride a motorcycle."
Yeah, I liked motorcycles once. I'm lucky to have my legs from my knees down.
Let me see if y'all can see the sunset. It is so pretty.
Let's see. I'll make you full screen.
Kind of hurts when you flip off a motorcycle and land on your knees.
Hurts even more when you land on your face. Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
The moon is just like
I got
barely a
bar-
sliver with that satellite next to it.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, beautiful sunset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I flipped off the motorcycle. My back hit a barbed wire fence, bounced off of that.
I'm not on the street that I was.
Head hit the ground.
That's a
Cracked the
laundromat
helmet,
there.
and then I
Oh,
flipped
wow.
over and landed on my knees. Nope.
That's Loretta's
Wow.
burrito hut right there. Look at this. There's fucking nobody out at what time? 6 o'clock. Nobody out.
Boy,
That's
your streets roll out
crazy.
That's
hard,
probably
don't
going to be
they?
they have cars that they sell there, but I think it's going to be another dispensary.
Wow. It is definitely empty there. Like, look, there's a
Yeah,
couple
for sure.
cars.
I know. Where are they going? I don't know what that. I bet that's a dispensary too. But I wanted that building, but they took the glass bricks out, which I think is totally fucked of them to do. Check out that dispensary.
Wow.
It used to. All these are old gas stations. That used to be Hardee's, but now it's the VFW,
Huh.
and that's our
So
only grocery
cool.
store. I can show you the mural that's on the grocery store.
Let's see. Hamilton
Says-
says that Tracy Moore has better domestic skills than me, which is true.
She is
I
very
don't
domestic,
disagree.
though. Like, that's not an insult. She cooks, and her house is always
Exactly.
clean, and
Yep. Only thing is those curtains in her house. I'm just
Right?
kidding.
They've been there since she's been going live, though. So
Right, exactly.
I remember when she went live again the first
Wow.
time that I remember the color of those curtains, what they originally were. They
White.
were honest to God. They were kind of
see the rattlesnake
off
under the
white,
rocks,
cream colored.
That.
Well, I like that mural.
and the train coming out of the bull's head.
Yeah, that's really cool. Do you know who did that by chance?
There was a couple that lived here. There's murals all over the town.
Oh.
And wait, now watch. I'm gonna go behind this door, and it's all ghetto.
Right?
But there was a couple that lived here that did all of the murals, and but they moved because it was too dusty, and she
How
couldn't breathe,
funny.
so they
Wow.
had to move. Let's see. I gotta go get cigarettes. I'm going this ways.
Yeah,
I
gotta
thought they
go
were
to
building another
court
car wash,
tomorrow.
but they decided, oh motherfucker, if they're closing, I'm gonna die. I think they close at
Oh
6.
no.
Motherfucker. I fucked around and waited too long. Shit.
That's a mess, Jeff.
You want me to call them
Yeah.
for you? I'm just kidding.
No, I'm gonna have to. Where am I gonna go? Because I'm in my pajamas.
Oh.
So that limits me. Not really. I'll go over to Allsup's and get cigarettes.
Jeffro claims that you have a change of clothes hanging from your rear view mirror.
Oh no, it's a mask
mask.
that's not I wouldn't use anyway. And then I'm gonna sew this onto like a purse or my jeans or something.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah. I like a bunch of junk on my rearview mirror. I don't know why. Just do. There's not very many people in there. I could get cigarettes in there.
Yeah, just run in. Who cares?
Yeah, that's something to do.
Before I
That's so
sold the
funny,
truck,
though.
I had a crystal hanging from my rearview mirror.
I'll take you off solo since no one needs to see your store.
Yeah, they're gonna call Dollar Tree and tell on me.
I
You know
know.
that lady that's in there in her pajamas?
That's too funny.
My sister was good for going in the store in her pajamas.
I'm wearing a big pink robe with bunnies on it.
God, that's so funny.
Christian, you're lucky I can see you on the comments on the StreamYard, and I'm not.
I'll turn my
I
sound
don't have
down
to fight like a
and
man. One
take y'all
throat
in there
punch,
with
you're
me.
down.
Not that nobody's not ever seen a dollar store, but
Yeah.
let me turn
Probably
you
got
down so
different
nobody
stuff
can
than
hear
we
you.
got
Hear
here.
us. You guys, whatever. What do I do with my keys? Shit. Okay, got them.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna have to put GPS on those too.
Keys? That's so funny. I do think that that's necessary for some people. We're just getting cigarettes, people, with our pink robe.
Our pink fluffy bathrobe. See, I could not walk into the store with a bathrobe and slippers and pajamas on like my sister does. Now that she's in a wheelchair, she's wearing the same clothes type. Pajamas, bathrobe, and slippers.
That's so funny.
Hi.
My granddaughter used to go into a store with her pajama pants, fluffy pajama pants, and I told her don't do that. Just what all the girls do. I guess, now she's what, 35,
I
36?
don't. I only do if I'm in like a situation like Joanne where
That's okay.
I'm already in
Arrow,
the car and it's
yeah,
like whatever.
grab me an Arrow bar. Jethro wants an Almond Joy. And Christian
I'll
wants
take Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, I like that. I like those too.
So yummy.
Candy bar here is $2.99.
Damn. And you know what's really freaking weird is I'm gonna text Hamilton something. Hamilton, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I gotta do a trip to the store tomorrow. Was gonna wait till Monday, and I thought, nah, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Let me make her solo again. Wait, no, I won't. Because now it's like credit card stuff. I'm like, I need to be smart, not like a high girl.
She wouldn't show it anyways.
I would hope not. This morning I went to the farmer's market.
Yeah? What'd you buy?
So, honestly, if I'm going to be real with you, I only bought snacks to eat while I was there. I didn't even buy anything.
We
They
have
had
a
this-
farm. Yeah.
They had like a breakfast burrito I should have got, so I'll have to go back.
Our farmers, I forgot how long it lasts, but anyways, when I can, I try to get down because I get my veggies and a couple of plants, for the yard and stuff that way.
Yeah.
And
Y'all need anything
there's
while
a
I'm here?
lady that makes really good apple pies. They'll pick up that, and then I get a
Oh,
buffalo
those are
burger.
cute.
My dogs would like that. Touring the dollar store in your jammies. You only live once.
Right?
At least you got
Nothing
clothes
wrong with
on.
that.
That guy said, that lady has
Oh,
bad
those are
pajamas on.
pretty.
Oh, what's
Look at
those?
that.
Hmm.
How
That is
pretty, huh?
pretty.
Oh, the chimes. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
tattoo. I have that tattooed on my leg.
Oh, cool.
That right there?
Yeah, I do think you've showed that.
Yeah, let me see. Is it this leg? No, it's my other leg.
Well, if
I'll
I
show
was
you.
back home in Indiana and we have Shipshewana, that's an Amish market. A huge Amish market, too.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Mm.
It's because I was dating a guy like that bumblebee, too. I was dating somebody who wasn't my forever person, I thought. And I never put somebody's name on me, so I'm a fire sign and he's a water sign. So we
Mm-hmm.
did that.
Oh, that's
Skittles.
cute.
Yeah, he's got the same one, only it's reversed, so it looks like it's a mirror image on his leg. So when we stand side by side, it looks like it's a mirror. But probably not now because I'm
Yeah.
shorter than I was then.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, point down so you don't see
It's
me.
a nice tattoo, I will say. Like, it's a cool idea, It's not like something you'd regret.
Right, I don't. I like it. Hi.
Yeah.
What a tiny car. I'd be wearing that car right there if I tried to get in it. It's little,
That's
huh?
funny. Let's see.
The truck is so dirty. My mom would kill me if she saw how dirty the outside of this truck was.
Oh, well. You only
That's
live
right, Mom. You
once.
should have hung around and you wouldn't have to worry about your dirty ass truck. That's what I say. When I do something I think Christopher wouldn't approve of, well, you should have hung around if you didn't want me to do it. And this would be one of those times when I'm going to the store in my pajamas. He would be
Right.
fussing. Yep. Oh my God, I'm not going in with you.
Uh-huh.
And I
At
didn't
least
invite
you,
nobody to go in with me, is what I always told him. I
That's
at
said,
least
so
you
I'm
didn't
not
funny.
have,
being seen like that. Well,
at least
good,
you,
because I didn't ask you to.
at least you didn't have curlers in your hair.
Oh, my mother used to do that when we lived here. And I was a teenager. That was a freaking social fucking killer right there.
Right? That's
Because she
so
would,
funny.
and she bleached her hair. You know, she was a natural blonde, and she bleached her hair, and she would put that purple shit on her hair, and then put a grocery bag to heat it up, and then go to the fucking store.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I forgot
Oh,
to do
wow.
that. What the fuck are you doing, woman? It's such a. I mean, there was a lot of people here then, and I knew all of them. And there's my mom with a bag on her head going to Safeway, which that's what Lowe's used to be, a Safeway.
Yeah, I would never do the hair dye in my hair, something like that or like anything with my hair. Like, if anything, just put it in a bun, but
Yeah.
that I'll do, but that's
Yeah, I
it.
ponytail it and call it good.
No, I could not
Exactly.
go to the store in jammies.
Really?
Well, like,
Just
Come on, Ann. You
no,
only
I
live
don't.
once.
Yeah,
you're
I wear the
funny, Ann.
floor length nightgowns. and I would wind up tripping on them because I have to pick up the damn thing. It's honest to God, floor-length nightgowns,
Hey,
and
Shirley.
those are hard to
How are
find.
you?
But
Love you
I'd
too.
wind up tripping on them.
How long did it take me to just get out of the damn spot? Good to see you, hon.
Aw.
That is my best friend's mom right there.
Oh,
She said,
cool.
I love you. Yeah, we don't talk anymore. Me and my best friend don't talk anymore.
Why?
Because she's a thieving bitch.
Oh.
See how pretty that still looks? I mean, even with it just barely there, it's still so pretty. That's when I gave up grass. Yeah, my friend is a thieving bitch, and every time I see her, I embarrass her in public. I say, "How does it feel to go to bed with dead ladies' fucking furniture in your house that you didn't pay for? How's that feel?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then so I got told that I called her a grave robber, and I said, "Fuck, I should have thought of that because I didn't call her a grave robber, but I will."
Right? If
So
she
she
did
got a
that.
piece of your
Fuck
mom's
yeah, she did.
furniture
She
and
bought my
didn't pay
mom's.
for it.
Yeah, she bought my mom, and well, Jimmy had a huge computer desk that took up the whole corner, one of those kind.
Yeah.
And that's the library right there. And you got to say library, so. And it's
Hold
got
on, let me make it.
Library.
It's got the wings on it.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. And so anyway, she bought that, and then she quit paying me, but she kept buying stuff from her other friend and paying her other friend. That's not why I don't like her, but there's a mural on that building too. I didn't see it in time. Look at this. These houses are so cool inside. Those big ones
Oh
with the
wow.
that one's all run down, but that one's not.
Hammy wants everybody to know that he sent me money to buy scratch tickets because the ones that he bought me, he couldn't send me because it's illegal. And I did not spend it on scratch tickets, just to let everybody know. That house is cute.
Wow. Cool, huh? There are a lot of fucking sunset. It's so pretty.
Yeah. The blue is really pretty back there.
Yep. And my phone actually, it's that color. It's not even messing up the color this time. It usually
That's
does.
so pretty. Wow. Thanks
This
for
is
giving
the
us a
old part. And
tour.
this is cute, huh? The old part of town. Let me go
Yeah,
around the
that
other side
is.
so I can show you they have little cafes, and that's a barber shop, just like fucking Andy Griffith over here.
That's adorable. Well, I'm
This
sorry to
one
hear
right
that you
here.
and your friend broke up over her
Yeah,
taking your
well.
mom's shit and not like that's
Not
fucked
because
up.
of that. She said some stuff about a friend of mine, our other friend, whose son passed away. She said something very similar to what's said on YouTube to me, and I said,
Oh, wow.
"Why do you say that?" Because she didn't think she was a good mother. I'm like, it doesn't matter right now because she's still the mom right now. It doesn't matter what kind of fucking mother she was. She still has to live with it and not live with it. So how can you say that? And she wouldn't stop. And
Oh my
so I haven't
god.
spoke to her since.
That's
That's cool.
fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And this is a very pretty painting, by the way.
Yeah, it goes all along the building. And then this
Wow.
right here, that's Conscious Dam. And then it goes off to right here.
I'm gonna actually eat a coffee crisp right now. But first I need to take my contacts off and put my glasses on. Wow, it makes it look like it's light out right now when you do that. When you show that
Well, there
one.
is lights. It's lit up pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I just show that part.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at the lake.
Exactly.
And it's got a glass bottom, so that's why you can see the fish.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Trout, catfish, all the different fish. Okay, who does that say? Doug and Sharon Quake.
Oh, they're the painters?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it says. Doug and Sharon Quarles.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Joe. But this has
I
been here
wonder
for
if they.
years and years and years.
I wonder if wherever they moved, they've like painted that town too.
Maybe. I mean, they really went nuts with the murals around here. There was
Real.
a dispensary down here, but it closed down already. But there's another one. This
Oh
is the
wow.
movie theater. The big old movie theater.
Wow.
I saw um, The Color Purple in there in 1984.
We have
Pretty cool,
two
huh?
small ones like that.
Yeah, it's just one theater. No multiplex.
Pammy
Actually, the
wonders
ones
how many drunk drivers have driven straight into that wall that was painted because they thought it was like.
Right?
Oh my god.
That's funny.
It
I don't know
is.
if anybody's been that messed up.
I think our movie theaters here,
See,
well, we
broken
have
down
two,
old building, businesses.
Yep.
but I think
But
they're mostly attended by kids.
for all of you guys that are conspiracy people, this is where the tunnels are under the city. They start out somewhere down here.
Oh,
This is not there's two movie theaters that they weren't movie theaters, they were that they put on plays.
yeah.
And they're pretty cool. They're still intact. But there was a fireman for the longest time was going around setting fire to shit. And he set fire to a lot of the downtown buildings that have been here for like 100 years.
Why?
Damn.
Because that's what he did. And he didn't get caught for the longest time because he was a fireman. So he knew they were coming.
Right. Did you know him?
No. No, I didn't live here even then. It was like, that's probably 10 years ago, I guess.
Yeah. That's
Huh.
crazy. I'm trying to get a coffee, Chris. Let's see.
There's an elk on the end of this one. An eagle and an elk.
Ooh. I wonder how many drunk people have driven straight into that.
Tried to shoot the elk.
Right.
That is the Veterans Park right there. And I think it's so sad that that's all they do for the Veterans Park right there.
What is it?
It's the
Just a
Veterans
plaque?
Park. Yeah, like how every city has a park that they have for the veterans.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. And I think it's sad that that's all they do. But it is all they do.
That is sad.
Because we did have a big army base. Not a base, but a place where a lot of military people lived.
Yeah.
Taking
That's
off
cool.
by the railroad station. And this is like a couple 100 years old too. Not a couple hundred. I'm lying. Not that
I'm
old.
like, what is it?
It's a railroad station.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Once upon a time, the railroad was here, but then they left, and then the truckers left, and then there was nothing. Whenever Lee Van Cleef in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly says, I'm getting off at Tucumcari, he's getting off right here.
How funny.
Yep. And if you watch the movie Hell or High Water, I'll show you the bank that was filmed in. It was the last bank that the brothers were going to rob before they stopped. And it's here in town. Because they made that movie here in town. They said it was Texas, but it wasn't. It was here. That made me super homesick when I watched that. Super homesick.
Oh.
Oh, you
Robin
can see my
Williams.
pink robe in my mirror.
Robin Williams made one or two movies in Whitehorse, but they were backdrops for other areas.
Okay, that's one of the theaters right there. It doesn't look like much, but it was in its time. That's where they did plays right there on the other side of that truck.
Yeah.
And then here's another mural. Isn't that pretty? That's that for military people know what that where those 4 soldiers are raising the flag. For the longest time, my mother told me that I was related to Ira Hayes because as Jang told everyone, my maiden name is Hayes, and I looked
Yeah.
it up. I'm not related
Oh,
to him.
funny.
Yeah, but my mom thought it was. I guess that's a little restaurant. I heard it's really good. Little
That
Mexican
truck looks
restaurant in the middle
similar
of
to
this
the one I had.
little martial arts place.
How funny.
See the
The
redness of
misdemeanor
that truck?
compliance office. These are turquoise buildings. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
The bricks and all that.
Yum.
And then that is St. Vincent de Paul, the secondhand store. That's why there's the Pope and shit on there. Why you
We have
get the
St.
Pope.
Vincent de Paul in Arizona too.
Yeah, it's Catholic, so they're everywhere.
This coffee crisp I'm eating is so good.
This bank right here, if you've seen the movie, you'll recognize that entrance right there. From Hell or High Water, this is the bank that they filmed it in. Oops, somebody behind me. That's the quilt shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's such like a small town.
Yeah, it is. It's a fire station. Right yonder. That is the low-income housing right there.
Wow.
Section 8 housing, whatever. That's what I say when Digger's talking about how bad is Section 8 housing. He grew up in the slump. Well, guess what ours look like, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see that.
I can.
That's on the trading post, which like it has just little knickknacks and wires and shit like that people need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go off this curb.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. Nobody coming. Nobody. Boom. That's a big old curb. Shit.
The other day I did that, but I went up one. And everybody
I'm not the only
walking,
one.
everybody
That's your
walking
poster.
around it was like they all stopped and stared and like jaws dropped to the floor. But my car was perfectly fine.
Funny.
Robin says you took her to a dispensary dispensary row in Oklahoma.
They had just opened that day.
Wow. How cool. What a great day to arrive, Robin.
No antique shops?
Everybody's house is an antique shop here. For real, people have shit in their house that you wouldn't believe. It's awesome. That's the police station. Hello, police station.
You should go in there and report Christian.
I'm gonna. There's this guy on YouTube. That's the post office. That's the bank. And that's the bank.
What should I have for
Look,
dinner?
this is our Airbnb right here. It's called the Dollhouse.
Ooh.
It's cute, huh?
Yeah.
See if I can get. I got smudgy windows, so.
We
There
got
go.
downtown. We
Ooh,
got
that's very
banks,
pretty.
Yeah.
3
That's
banks
an Airbnb.
on
I
each
think there's a
corner.
cop behind me, so if I get pulled over, you'll know why.
Uh-oh.
I gotta put my seatbelt on just in case.
Just tell them you're sightseeing.
Right? I'm sightseeing with a bunch of Canadians and Italians from Arizona.
She's showing it to us.
Yeah.
We asked.
I'm calling. This is tourism, man.
Exactly.
You're trying to get people to move there.
That's right.
Populate the town.
Exactly. That's another thing. This is the La Cita. That has the best Mexican food right there with the sombrero.
Ooh.
This whole town used to be lit up like that building right there. There was marquees everywhere. Everywhere up and down the boulevard. Every business had one of those marquee signs rolling down this boulevard.
Oh wow.
Every one of them. And it was so lit up. I bet you that's gonna be a dispensary.
Probably.
There's
Robin
the
said I
bookstore.
should have tacos for dinner. I agree.
Now y'all are gonna make me want to eat something. I'm gonna have to go home and cook.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
6:26 here, and I
Me
haven't had
too.
supper, and I've just been putting it off. And
That's the car lot right there. He usually has cars. I don't know why he doesn't have any right now. That's a
Weird.
credit union. Everyone's credit union. Not just mine. It's everyone's. It's not mine either.
That's
Circle
funny.
K. That's the ghetto Circle K. Lots of shit happens there that's not good.
Oh no.
Yeah. Donuts. Everybody needs donuts.
Mhm.
Man, this is a bougie. Used to be Pizza Hut, so it's really
Uh-huh.
big in there. Oh, and right there is so much better than the Blue Swallow and the Roadrunner. This motel right here is so much nicer. It's the
Oh really?
Safari. Amazingly enough, it's the Safari that has camels all over it. You dickhead.
How
Look at that. They put
funny.
those old pumps back, the old gas pumps. And this right here is the Blue Swallow. What Charles is always giving me shit about. This is where all the car clubs come, the motorcycle clubs, the Route 66 we want to see, everything clubs come. All of them were old gas stations, though. And then that's a dispensary right there. It's called Prohibition. It used to be called Puff. It's not that anymore. And then it's right next door to the TP Souvenirs, where the skeleton thingy is that I've showed everybody before. Skeleton thing.
skeleton in the truck.
Yep.
It
And then
feels
that's
like
the
this is like
Roadrunner.
a Vegas almost, but like a, cheaper and less crowded Vegas. It's like so lit up and cute.
Oh, I'm so glad they're putting the marquees back, though. That makes me happy. Well, I hope they do it all through town. That's a good restaurant, too.
Oh.
Dell's is good, too.
Oh, good question. Robin's wondering, can you do drive-through tacos right now?
Yeah. I'm going to go. Well, I mean, I would have to go to Taco Bell, and that's, like, not going to happen.
Yeah, so never mind. Because
Yeah.
some places have drive-throughs that are not Taco Bell, like
Yeah.
Mexican. So, hole in the
Oh, look
wall
at these
type.
gossipers over here. What they doing? I'm going to see what you guys doing.
Yes.
I hide my shit, though. And there's another dispensary right there that used to be a gas station.
Ooh.
Watch, they're going to think I'm coming to talk to them, and I'm not.
You're just coming in to be nosy.
Yep. What you guys doing? I should totally do that, huh? What y'all doing? That truck has a little broom behind it. That was cute. I want one with a little broom behind mine. O'Reilly's off by itself.
I love how you're not scared of the cops.
I'm not. The last time I got pulled over, see, I got a ticket for my tag being out. And then like a month later, and I was all, fuck, I'm getting a ticket. I'm bummed, right? So then I'm
Yeah.
going down First Street, and I had my friend with me, and he pulls me over, and he didn't tell me what he pulled me over for. And so when he came back, when he came up to my window, I told him, if you give me a ticket, I'm keeping your pin. And he just looked at me like I was nuts. I mean it. Keeping your pen. If you give me a ticket, the pen is mine. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that glow in the dark one. And
Robin's very surprised that in New Mexico, the only taco place for drive-through is Taco Bell.
yeah, I didn't really think about that, but it's true. I can't think of another drive-through. There's food trucks during the day, but that doesn't really count because you still got to get out. That used
Zora.
to be that was Kentucky Fried Chicken right there, but it isn't now.
Oh yeah.
And then that is the only Chinese place here, and it's really not good, but it's recessed. It's really cool. You have to step down to get into it. It's pretty cool. But here's the glow in the dark one over here. And this is a diner. This is Kicks. Used to be Denny's, and then when we would get drunk and hungry, this is where we come. Pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah. Well, we used to go to Denny's like all the time as a fam.
Really? We went there. We went to Denny's, and then we went out to the truck stop because it had a good restaurant there too.
Oh, cool. Well, like some holidays,
Look at all this.
only Denny's is open.
The other
What
side
is that? A
of this
hotel?
the other, yeah, and the other side of it's open. This side looks like this, and it's much better than it was. But I mean, it looked like it was gonna fall over if a strong wind blew, you know. And then they came along and cleaned it up on the other side, and I was like, man, there was probably snakes and bugs and all kinds of shit in them rooms.
That's funny.
There's another cute little trailer park that's over there, but she's got motion sensors, so when people drive through there, she knows it. I don't want her chasing me down. Because she will. She has in the past. There's a truck.
Wow. Scary.
I have to relax in.
Robin said you're crazy, but she loves you. Ew.
What?
You like to eat your wings while you're having sex? That's gross. Yeah. Hooters. I've never been.
He's remodeling all of that now to open that part of the road runner and make it a car. Shit, I'm driving
cool.
like shit. Yeah, to make it like over here. He's trying to make the road runner over here like the Blue Swallow where you can park. They have little garages next to each room. I don't know if you can tell or not.
Yeah.
But those are they're called car parks. They're motels. But
I
they're called car
see.
parks.
Yeah.
And the dude that owns the Roadrunner, he's doing that with his now too.
That's very cool.
But that right there is the cleanest, coolest motel as far as retro. I want to have a freaking way back when experience. The Safari, I think, is way better. And I stayed in them when my mom and I were coming back and forth moving and signing paperwork and shit like that. I said, well, I'll never stay in them again because I'm moving back. So there's a dude right there on that building, and it's just a painting. And every time I sit there, I always think that there's a guy standing there all the time.
Wow.
That right there, the Trails, that used to be a really cool bar. Very cool bar.
Ooh. It's sad that so much is not open anymore.
Oh, there's not even a tenth of what used to be open here. None of these, except for the motels, are the only things that are what they used to be.
Wow.
Everything else is like a gas station turned into a car lot, a gas station turned into a dispensary, a gas station turned into a souvenir shop. You know, shit like that used to be the movie where we rented cassettes, VCR stuff. Oh, they didn't take the glass out of the corner there. I love that building.
Wow.
And there's the giant sombrero again on top of the yellow building. Oh, that's fancy. Did you see that?
That was fancy.
Yeah,
I wonder what's going on.
There's a food truck right there. I think it's a snow cone truck, though.
That person got banned.
The smoke shop right there, that's the gas station that's now a smoke shop, ironically, is where they sold me cigarettes when I was 14. Right there. And now it's a smoke shop. Used to be a gas station and garage. I actually still talk to the guy that his dad ran that garage because I went to school with him. I still talk to him. That right there is just a smoke shop. It's got Cheech and Chong on the side. It's not a dispensary. It's just paraphernalia.
Yeah.
And the swimming pool.
Yeah,
They
the
didn't
one,
have
did
that
it ever open?
finally last summer after 5 years.
Good.
Crazy, huh?
That
That's the
is.
park. That building. Oh, there's dogs. I'm not chasing them down.
That's sad.
This used to be a store that my friend's parents owned, and every Thursday, I want to say, oh, there's another mural. Hold on. Put my blinker on, even though I'm turning from the far lane. Rocky Mountain Cannabis. They didn't really have a big selection in here. I've been in here.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's Tucumcari Mountain with the sun behind it. And the
Wow.
chili pepper. See the chili pepper right there? That's
Yeah.
cute. And then,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty. Red and green chili. And then, dope smoking alien. Oh, no, it's he's sucking out of a crazy straw, that alien is.
Oh.
Yep.
That's funny. That's straw Crystal had one time.
What's that? Oh, a silly straw?
Yeah. Robin said, I used to buy cigarettes on my walk to school. We had a smoking section in our high school. I used to spend
Right?
my
Us
lunch
too.
money
It
on
was the
them.
trash can.
I have a no tolerance policy. Good job, Robin. I'm proud of you.
There's not really anything up higher, but I'll go that way. There's not really anything up farther. They closed it all. The
Well,
powwow
thanks for
used
the
to be.
tour so far.
Huh?
Thanks for the tour so far.
I'm sorry. I hijacked your stream.
No, it's okay. I have no real plan.
That
So
right there
don't
used
even
to be
worry about it.
a bar and lounge and a motel and all of it's so fucking cool. It reminds me of something in a 70s movie because of the
Yeah.
palm trees and the offices. That one's they've cleaned that one up really nice too, though.
Yeah.
And then this bar that bar right there, I've shown it before, but this one right here is so fucking pretty inside, you wouldn't believe it. It's all
Really?
like logs and wood. Like let me see if my brights help it up. I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but this building always interests me because it is fucking beautiful in there, and they're letting it go to
Wow.
shit. I mean, it is seriously, like I said, there's like logs. The roof is logs
I see
and
what you mean.
the beams and stuff. It's just a nice building, and I don't know why they're letting it that's happening to it, but whatever. They gave it to this Mesa Lands College, which is a VOTEC, and they were supposed to do like art classes or some shit in there, and they're not doing it. They're not doing nothing. Look at all these modern buildings in this little bitty town. I don't know what they're thinking. They should have just taken over a different building instead of torn shit down. The Chrysler dealership used to be there.
Mhm. Fine.
Get your kicks on Route 66. But
That's
I
too
hear
funny
you,
that
Eddie.
the way your town is so silly.
Yeah. There's another little motel that they opened back up. I think that's the Buckaroo. I can't see the sign, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, Buckaroo. And then the convention center, and then nothing. Then the cemetery.
Wow.
You could always drive through the cemetery.
Oh, not at night. Fuck that. Are you crazy?
I would.
No. I'm scared of dead people.
It's
I don't want to
haunted.
see them. Probably. I mean, if you're gonna have something haunted, it might as well be a cemetery.
Like you
Right?
always say, you fear the
See,
living, not the dead.
I just like these old motels so much, though. I don't know why. I just do. And
That's
all those
funny.
buildings that are like in the front of them, those were like little cafes that were attached to those motels, you know? But
Cool.
they turn them into other stuff or they tear them down or something. There was one right at the top of our street that I've shown. And I used to go in there when I was a kid, and all there was left was mattresses and Bibles, though.
That's funny.
That truck right there used to run when I lived here before.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, the end. Taking you from one end to the other.
So funny. That's it?
That's it.
That's the whole town?
The whole town. The businesses part, you know, there's houses everywhere, but the businesses part.
Yeah.
My friend their parents used to own that motel right there. Hey, that's a tiny house. Wait a second. I have not seen that. Oh shit. I got somebody behind me. I can't be driving like this. Oh, there's another mural right there.
Oh, cool.
It is a cat fighting a rattlesnake with a little Chinese person sleeping.
Yeah. That's so weird.
What the fuck it is?
It's so
That's weird,
funny.
isn't
I'm
it?
dead. Your description of it.
The
I
fuck is
can't
that?
handle it.
It's a cat fighting a snake with the little Chinese kid sleeping.
I can't.
But I saw tiny houses over here that I haven't ever seen before. So I'm going to go look. I think they were tiny houses. They look like them.
See.
Let's see here. What are we doing over here? Yeah.
What are we doing?
This is cool as shit. Huh. This
Cool.
motel has tiny houses.
Oh.
Look at that. Sorry, guys. It ain't too late. I'm not keeping you up, so don't start with me. How cute is this? It's a motel with tiny houses. I want to totally say I want to go look in one of these.
Yeah. Those are really cool.
Yeah. What the hell? I never even saw those before. There used to
You
be a
know-
swimming pool here, just saying. They filled in this lady that she's like 80 something years old that I'm friends with. She and I went on a midnight drive around because neither of us can sleep very well. This used to be a pool right here where this all is. That used
Oh,
to be,
wow.
yeah, and that's what we did. We started talking about swimming. Clearly somebody lives there because they're little kid toys. How cute, little white picket fence.
Robin wants to know if you know how many people live in your town. Do you know?
3,000.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, 3,000.
I can't.
And I don't even think there's
Hello,
that many,
bud.
to be honest.
A lot of them left.
But we drove around and we looked in all the at all the hotels and motels, and all of them have filled in their swimming pool except for the one on the very edge of town that way, and all the way on the other side of town that used to be the Holiday Inn. That's something else now. It's still a motel, but
Why'd they fill them in?
I don't know. That's what we were saying. Well, why did they do that?
Too much money to maintain them?
Probably.
People were shitting in them. Mold was growing on them.
Most likely.
And also, like, sometimes people get murdered and shit in them. It's bad to say. I'm sorry.
This is what they let. Okay, so the seniors used to get to go on top of the mountain and whitewash the tea. And
oh, really?
But somebody that lived from another state that doesn't even live here bought that land out there. So they stopped letting the seniors go up there and paint the tea, and they just have lights now. So instead of painting the tea, they get to paint this street right here.
Wow. You know,
That's
there's
the
a
gym.
that's huge. There's
I
like
mean,
a
so they
similar
gotta put graffiti on something, I guess.
right?
But yeah, they let them come over here and paint this street instead of being able to go up on the mountain and paint the T.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, that's a
The
big old guitar right there. That's cool.
there's like a town in Arizona that has kind of a similar story. So on one of the mountains, Frank Lloyd Wright like owned it, and there was always this one spot that would turn white, and it was just like whatever grew there or something, it just made it look white from far away. So
Oh,
he would
cool.
spray paint it like brown, and because he hated it, and it would just always turn back white. It was so funny.
That looks like a little house, but there's a lot behind it, so I bet it's huge inside.
Oh yeah.
That's enough. I'm telling you, these houses are deceptive because they can look like total shitholes on the outside, but they're so
Yeah.
nice on the inside. The windows give it away sometimes because people that have remodeled them will change their windows. Like me, who only has single pane friggin' windows and freeze my ass off all the time.
Aw.
Yeah, but apparently my house is one of the nicer ones. And I said, it is? Watch. Here's for the boys. I'll drive by these cars so y'all can say, "Oh, I had one of those. My mom had one of those. I drove one of those." One of
Oh,
those.
how funny.
Yeah,
That's
for the boys.
adorable. Robin says that her townhouse just like around the same, 3,500.
How far are you from a Walmart, Robin? I bet I beat
Yeah,
you. Because
that's
I
funny.
am anywhere. If I can go 82 miles on a 2-lane road, or I can go 120 miles on a, that used to be a bar too, and called the hitching post. And then they changed it to a under 21 club for us. And then it was called the student union. And then they closed that down. And now it's just empty.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I can go 120 miles to a Walmart on the highway, or I can go on a 2-lane road, 82 miles to the nearest Walmart. So either way, it's an hour and a half away.
That's
That's my junior high.
insane.
Yeah, that's my junior high. That's where I went for 7th and 8th grade, right there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Robin says she's not far from a Wally World.
Yeah, I'm far. I'm far. It's dark now, so you can't see the houses. I actually do
Oh.
have a video because Juanito had asked me one time what the houses were made of. Were they brick or siding or what? And I said yes, because they're made of everything. There's a little Adobe looking house right there. You were in Arizona.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
You
We
guys
have
have a
those.
lot of those.
Mm-hmm. Robin's only 5 miles from a Walmart.
Well, Robin, there you go.
Lucky you. And I'm like, not too far from a Walmart.
I could see Walmart from the end of my street in Oklahoma. I don't know what I was thinking.
That's so funny.
I fucking had everything. I went from having everything oh my God, everything to nothing. It's been hard. But I'm used to it now, actually. I didn't
Good.
realize I was used to it till I started thinking about it.
Kevin Owens may be DEAD. And this is Royal Rumble stuff that Hamilton's typing about.
I like those apartments. I don't know why, but I like them. They remind me of the 70s also. I guess I just like that kind of stuff from the 70s.
I like how they're one story and separate.
Yeah, me too.
Robin said that she mainly shops at Amish markets and Home Goods instead of Walmart.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Do you have any Amish markets?
No.
Darn it.
No Amish markets. And the flea market, what they call the flea market here, is beside somebody's house, and they pay him like $20 to go sell shit there. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not really
That's
Not
fucked.
really a flea market.
Wow. Wow.
The big city. I'm trying to find the nicer houses to show you that there are nice houses here.
Let's see them.
Yeah, I'll take you over there. They might be lit up too. I don't know.
Have you ever had a... Sorry, what were you going to say?
But I don't usually
Oh,
drive
have you
around
ever
it
had
here
a
in the
dirty
dark.
Dr. Pepper?
No, what's that?
It's like where you have Dr. Pepper, they put coconut cream and vanilla in it.
That doesn't sound bad. I did not like the coconut Dr. Pepper or the strawberry Dr. Pepper, but I do like the vanilla or cream soda or whatever they put in it.
Yeah.
I do like that one, but I did not like the coconut or the strawberry.
Yeah. I liked the strawberry, but then I got over it pretty quickly. I won't drink it anymore because it's like you get over it if you like it, I think. And then I didn't like the coconut either. But I love a dirty soda. You're welcome, Crystal. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you were able to make your office make sense.
Is Crystal the one that's in Australia?
No, that was Gear Changer. Isn't it funny,
that's
Hamilton,
right.
that Gear Changer was in here? It's funny.
Why y'all not get along?
No, we get along. It's just that like I didn't even know he knew about my channel because he's from Hamilton's like community and not even really Hamilton's. Like just Hamilton knows him because of the beef that he had with certain people, you know?
Yeah.
Dirty rice. Dirty sodas with dirty rice? No. That's funny. I like root beer and I like root beer floats.
Me too.
Hamilton says the 3 best sodas are A&W cream soda, Tahiti Treat, and Orange Crush. And I would say, why didn't you put your actual favorite Coca-Cola in there? What the fuck?
That used to be a nursing home, and then they closed it and decided to make an Airbnb, and that didn't work out, so they lived there.
Oh, wow.
Yep, great big fucking 900 room house.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. And
This
no,
is a
I've never
newer
had dirty
neighborhood.
rice.
I
I think
actually
it's
dated the guy
delicious
that
though, because I love all rice.
I dated the guy that lives in that house right there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a big old white house.
Yeah. That's a nice house.
Oh, yeah, that is too.
It's huge. We're up on where the hill people live now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with these
Tony
folks
likes
are
7-Up.
I like 7-Up too.
I like Sierra Mist the best out of the lime shit, the limey stuff.
Mm.
I'm not really I got that same statue. I need to come and borrow some parts off of theirs. I think this big old house right here is empty. They got a cross.
Oh, wow.
Nice. I think it is. I think it's empty. Because I think whoever owned it died, and then there was an argument over it. And so
Oh,
they
wow.
said, you're going to fight over it? Nobody's living here. And nobody does. I'm going to use their driveway and turn around. Basketball court and everything.
I'm glad you heard my crazy straw shout out to you, Crystal. Christian said that he wants you to wake that guy that you dated up so that Christian can talk to him, please.
Never. Never. Not gonna happen. I can't remember what street that there's a fucking mansion on that's amazing, man. And I just want to know what they do. How do they afford that house in this town?
Let's ask them.
I don't remember what street it's on. It's fucking beautiful though.
Oh, I'm sorry, Crystal. It's funny. My other friend had something happen like that too recently.
What happened?
She was moving books and they fell on her foot.
Oh.
And it hurt.
These lazy folks that don't take their Christmas lights off their tree. Because I bet they said, "Oh, that looks so cool. Let's leave it." This is a cool house right there. Oh, it's for sale too. Huh? Wish it was for
Oh.
sale. No buying a house. That's like
Aw.
in the corner, isn't it?
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's in the corner of. It's like in the circle part. There's no
That looks
corners.
like
It
a
is
Seventh
straight.
Heaven house.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Crystal is not Sarah. Wow.
That's a big old house right there too.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is that house? I always when I'm Christmas tree or Christmas light looking, I always see it. I just don't come over here very often because I don't know
Yeah.
anybody that can afford to live over here. To be honest with you, all my friends are broke.
This is like the rich side of town.
Yeah, but I'm not even in the place where there's like fucking mansions here, and I can't remember what the damn
That's
street.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Because like I said, I wonder what the hell do they do here that they can afford that house.
Right?
Because I know that my doctor doesn't even live here. Oh, I'm on a dirt road.
Or they were just retired there, right? I don't know.
Fuck,
Maybe.
why would anybody retire here?
I have no idea.
Because the
Some
problem
people
with that
hate
is doctors,
civilization.
right? But the problem with that is the lack of doctors is why this would not be a good retirement place. Other than that, it
Oh,
would be. But for the lack of doctors, specialists, because there are none here. Which
I
y'all
see.
got Halloween stuff up still. Come on, y'all.
Oh God, do better.
Right? Oh, we can see in the window of that one. And the door. I feel like I'm near that house, but I can't remember if it was on. That house is for sale too.
Oh
Watch me
wow.
pass it. Let's drive right by it.
Hammy said that he's officially off the Trump train because he put 25% tariffs on the Canadian goods, and after everything he's done for that orange bastard, he double crossed him.
That's what the man's good at.
Now maple syrup prices are gonna go way up. That's fine. We'll still buy it. I will at least.
There's a couple things.
They got a big old carport. What the fuck? Oh, because they got a pontoon boat in there.
Oh wow.
Because it was,
I'm stalking these neighborhoods.
We can barely hear you, Ann.
Oop. Had my mic up. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well,
I had a
if we
friend that
get to
lived in that house
25,
right there.
US is getting a 25.
Do what?
Yeah, it's only fair.
Yeah.
We're getting it too. We're getting tariffs as well. That house is for sale.
Yeah.
And it's got grass in the yard. Shit. I don't really like this up here though for some reason.
I know
really
some
like
of the
it up here.
goods that they're targeting, which people don't like. Stock up on your booze because a lot of booze comes from Canada.
Does Everclear?
I don't know.
That's the only thing I
have
buy.
But Canada said if Trump dumps 25%, Canada will do the same. But now that Canada says they'll do the same, Trump says if Canada retaliates with tariffs, then he'll jack up more tariffs on Canada.
I'm
Wow.
at the top of the hill. That's the city right there.
Oh, that's so pretty, Joanne.
That's
Wow.
it. Big old city. I'm not all the way on top of the hill, on the top. I can go up there. Look down. See, there's a tall fucking mountain to climb over here.
Wow.
But that house is down there, but I'm not going down there. I'm going to follow this person, make them think that I'm casing their car instead of these houses.
I'm
Good
not
Lord. That
sure.
is a steep hill, man. Okay, now.
Oh,
There
that's
it
a
is.
yeah. That's Schultzmar.
That's it. That is the entire town right
Wow.
there.
Huh.
It's
I'm
beautiful.
as far which way is this? No, yeah, north. I'm on the north.
Christian, stop it.
I'm on the north end of
Sorry, I'll
town.
delete that. Here, let me.
What did he say? What did you say? What did he say?
He called me a
Said
small
she's
brain
a.
person.
He said what?
Christian keeps called me a small brain person.
You?
Mm-hmm.
Christian, why you being such a dick lately, man? Because you only got one more chance. And I know, I don't care. I don't need to chat in your thing. But of course you do, because you do. If you didn't need to chat in my fucking live streams, you wouldn't do it. So that being said, you only get one more chance before you're I'm permanently done with you.
No, he did not.
Hamilton, I wouldn't worry about the gas. I think both countries have agreed on only 10% tariffs on oil and gas. So
is our gas going to go up?
Probably a couple cents, and that's about it. 10% tariff. I mean, and see, the states heavily relies on Alberta for the crude oil.
Yeah.
And but the refineries, I guess, are
My
down.
phone's about to die too.
Refineries, I guess, are down in the States, but I thought there was a couple in Canada. I'm not quite sure of that.
Nope, that house isn't down that street.
You should keep a charger plug and stuff.
I have one. I thought
I
about it and I
just
thought, oh, what a
snorted.
hassle. I'll just go. What a hassle. I'll just go home. I see one of them. Is that one of them? No.
Well, Hamilton up here, our majority labor is Iraqi, Iranian, East Indian. And we got the Germans. We got people from South Africa. We got people from the Philippines, and that's just in this town.
You want to get timed out, bitch?
We got the Francophone, the French. We have the Caucasians, First Nations, 14 bands of First Nations here in the Yukon.
That house ain't there either.
I don't know why they always hit the booze on tariffs, but apparently it does hurt in the States. I'm not sure why though, because I always thought, why, put a huge tariff. That's how they beat up the States last time in tariffs. They put
We're gonna have a tea party.
Nasty little tariff on booze. I said, why? People need that shit to survive. They need to get drunk to survive these things.
Exactly. I agree with that, Ann.
Well, has been talk about Canada and joining the EU, which would totally eliminate trade to the States or cut down quite a bit. But they have to pass certain things. Canada has to pass certain things to become a member of the EU.
Now still on the hill again.
Like I said, my kids have been doing their stock up as much what they can on what they figure is going to jump in price, and that's all they can do.
And what are they thinking is going to jump in price?
Well, veggies, fruit, there's
That's up on the hill. That
flour
house,
products that are coming out of Canada.
you got to look up out there.
Wow,
Just
that's
different
pretty.
stuff.
That one's down there. That one's recessed, and that one's up in the hill, and that one's down the hill. That's really nice, their backyard. This one, look at this house. This is one of the bigger ones. I want to know what these people
Wow,
do.
that's really pretty.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
even halfway through it yet.
reminds
That's
me of Art Deco style.
yeah, right?
Or
Like a
Frank Lloyd
old
Wright.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
style.
How far back it goes? Fuck.
Yeah.
Huge.
When it comes to pennies, I've got just as many U.S. pennies as Canadian pennies, and they stopped issuing pennies, I think, in Canada, if I remember right. I've
So are
got
they worth
Cana-
more now that we don't have to try and get rid of them every time somebody gives me a
well,
Canadian penny?
from what I remember my hubby telling me is that the banks here in Whitehorse won't take pennies anymore. You could save 1,000 pennies or 500,000 pennies. The bank won't take them. That's what hubby told me, but I don't know for sure.
Let me talk to him. Oh, you know what? I think I'm on my street. Yeah, I am on my street. I didn't even know where I was, but I know where I'm at now.
Well, it might be, Christian, because of the fact worth more because of the fact the Canadian penny isn't being circulated.
Your anger towards Canadians, Christian, is really intense.
Is he mad at Canadians?
Well, no, he just has a lot of like things to say about them. He never stops. It's kind of weird.
I'm just, as an American citizen and as a Canadian one, I'm really disgusted about this trade war or this, tariff war. I mean,
Man, you could see in my house too. I didn't realize that. From the street, you could see in. Well, I didn't know you could see from the front because I thought the carport would cover it, but apparently not because I just saw inside my house.
Craziness.
where I'm
I knew on the side on the south window that you could see in because all my friends would tell me, "Why are you always watching the same thing? And why are you always watching my screensaver on my TV?"
That's too
what it
funny.
was. Yeah. It's always that same thing because it's a fucking screensaver. Dirt.
You can take those pennies and make tabletops out of them on refurbished tabletops with your pennies.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
What?
You can take them pennies and shove them. That's
Well,
what I thought.
could say that, but they are a pain in the ass to have around because you can't use them.
I agree.
Can't
they're
believe
worth-
you guys
I mean-
made me go to the smoke shop late. I
My
wasn't
We
running
made
around
you?
doing
Ah,
stupid. Yes.
We sure did.
My husband had a habitual, irritated the hell out of me. He had a habitual habit. If he sees a penny on the ground, he picked it up.
Oh, my mom made tons of money walking and picking up change.
And I said,
Hello.
"Do you realize how
My
dirty
Joey.
that is?"
How? Hi. Hi. You want me to leave?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a saying that goes along with picking up pennies on the ground, but
Grab my keys. I was
well, I
leaving
think
now.
Christian and he's like Juanito, totally
I
anti
drove all around
any
town.
country.
Were you?
I mean,
It is funny, but it's also weird.
well,
Oh my God! They dumped over the mop bucket.
it's like they're not open-minded,
it's just like
not got any water in it.
he almost seems like he's
So
like drinking,
destructive.
and when people drink, they like go at someone, even
Storm
though that
baby.
someone like has said like please stop. You know what I mean?
No.
I'm sorry to say that, but yeah. I don't know.
Hello,
I
Lucy.
try not to say
Hello,
anything to
Lucy.
trigger Christian, and most all times I don't. I can come in and he'll wait for a bit, and then he starts on me, and
Well, he's
you
just
know
being a dick lately.
he's just he's just being indoctrinated
Well,
by the 3-3.
Oh, I hear that. Hear that, Christian? You 3-3 now?
He reminds me of
well,
a mini
Play
me
your
version
cards
of
right.
Rodders.
If you play your cards right, Christian, and get some lessons from Sam on how to make Nikki roll over and show your belly so you can scratch her belly. She did it for Sam. Fucking rolled right over and let him scratch her belly.
Like I said,
I wanted to
Christian.
vomit, man. I
That's
even
funny.
thought she was better than that, but she ain't.
She's what?
Nope.
She stooped down a little bit too low with Sam. I mean, she
Oh
wasn't
yeah,
much
that's
on
a
the
bit
pedestal,
much.
but damn, that's that. Why in the hell would you drop that low, Nikki? Why? I mean,
I
it's like
know.
she thinks he's a constant source of information about people in this community. Sam knows dick squat, and what he does know came from somebody else. So he's not original in anything. He's an ignorant,
Nope.
but he's just fucking ignorant. He's
Yep.
socially crass.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I could be a snob and a half about Sam. I mean, you know how broke you are when you ain't got enough money to buy a pot to piss in.
I gotta pee. Speaking of, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Up. Say pee, she goes potty.
That's funny.
No, I don't have much respect. Well, I don't have any respect for Sam, and being able to treat Christian decent, getting kind of on the thin. And most times, like I said, Christian's becoming a mini me of Rodders humor.
Yeah.
But I was going to do a lot of stuff today and didn't do a damn thing.
Well, it's okay. There's always tomorrow.
Yeah, I only have to do laundry. I got to do my carpet sweeping, dust a couple things. Even in the winter, this house is dusty. And I change my trailer
Yeah.
once a month.
Same. We have a lot of dust in AZ. Crystal has an oddly shaped shelf that she can't stand. Trying to give it a reason, so I thought shoes, but I still can't bear to put dirty shoe bottoms on it. Make it make sense.
Well,
Aw,
you
I
could
wanna
always
see it.
buy one of those. Oh, what are those mats called? They look like big puzzle pieces. Cut one of those down to fit the size of the stand or whatever it is, and then put your dirty shoes on it.
What are you talking about, Eddie?
Crystal has an odd-shaped shelf. Oh, excuse me, odd-shaped shelf, and thought about putting dirty shoes. Oh, can't stand the thought of putting dirty shoes on it. Well,
That's funny.
Generally, those big, huge squares. I keep one for my my bathroom is carpeted, so I keep one of those big, huge squares that look like a puzzle piece for when I get out of the shower.
Hmm.
Sometimes I just put a towel on it on the whatever. People's not picking on you, Christian, but I could easily do it. But nobody'd have to pay me.
Is Joanne back or did she? I think she went to pee.
She went to potty.
Okay.
I heard her say something.
I know, I heard her too. The reason is because when she comes back, I'm going to end it so I could go get some food. And then if someone else goes live, great. If not, I might go live again. We'll see. But I need to go eat.
I got shadows everywhere I go. What were you looking for me?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm actually going to end it and I'm going to eat something. And then if someone else goes live, great. If not, I might go live again. So.
Okay. I need. Oh, I'm sorry. I just beamed my cat with the bottle. Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, right on the nose. Poor baby.
What is dirty rice?
Dirty rice is Cajun with like paprika and chili powder and all that stuff in it.
Well, yum.
Yeah, that's dirty rice. Or
Delicious.
hamburger and you can make all kinds of dirty rice. Hi, baby.
Sounds good. Well, everybody have a good dinner if anybody eats.
I'm
Hey,
good,
I'll
'cause
see.
I'm hungry.
All right, good night. Or I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, honey.